I like how we all responded to DB saying hello.
No, we're all saying hello.
We were saying hello.
Well, I wasn't.
Well, in any case, today we're going to be continuing with our Devil May Cry marathon, and today we're starting off Devil May Cry 4's Special Edition. This is a game that has a lot of great stuff in it, a lot of not so great stuff in it. Don't worry, I wasn't finished. But I do think this game has a lot of extra merits to it. And the first of them is the new protagonist, Nero, who you can see pummeling Dante into the dirt right now.
As it should be.
He's got
As it
headphones.
should be.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dante's not that interesting unless something's happening to him.
Well, I mean,
Well, I guess
that's characters
not
in general when you
I'll
really
kill
think
you.
about it.
Wow.
I
That's like
kind of
any
took it back.
fictional
He is
character.
interesting, but he's a lot more interesting when stuff is happening to him.
Couldn't you say that about any character, though?
Especially for Dante, though.
You want him to have something to react
So,
to. I get it.
you guys missed Lady.
No, I saw it.
I saw it.
Don't worry.
So, okay, Noah, I need you to watch Virgil gameplay on here. I need you to see.
Wait, watch what?
Whenever you see a Virgil screen, just look. Just every time a Virgil screen, just look, and I think you'll see something wrong.
Okay,
Really?
okay.
Yeah.
Like animation-wise?
No, just you'll see. You'll see. Just,
Alright, that's a little concerning.
yeah, there's.
I can't
Is that
wait.
burger?
Now-
I forgot about that, dude.
Your beer.
So you're listening to the main theme right here, Never Surrender. It's not quite as good as Devil's Never Cry, at least in my opinion, but I still think it's pretty good. And then,
Right there. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Did you see that? Okay.
Okay,
with
I think I missed that.
Okay.
What was happening that was...
So on the PC version of Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition, and also on the PS4, when you watch that intro with Virgil and he has a summon sword around him, that's a mouse cursor on him.
Oh my god.
That's not my mouse cursor.
That
it's over
was-
there.
Wow.
So they just didn't.
forgot?
They just left the mouse cursor right there.
How did they mess that up? That's
on a
insane.
PS4.
Yeah, that's next level right there.
So
You got Lady in the sunglasses?
That was her.
yeah, she's
That's pretty cool.
yeah,
Mhm.
she's back.
We'll explain that other chick in a minute.
Is that
We
cat?
decided to forego. No, we decided to forego
You say
playing
cat?
Devil May Cry.
Just a
Cat.
cat.
From the reboot.
No.
So we decided to skip over Devil May Cry 1 for now. I know, the
No.
classic, it's the original.
It sucks.
But the reality is, we're running a little low on time before Devil May Cry 5 comes, and in terms of plot significance,
And
most
gameplay.
of the important things, okay, that's,
Yeah.
yeah, but in terms of the plot, anything that actually matters for this game or 5 can be explained pretty quickly, and we're going to do just that. There are still some interesting things to be seen in Devil May Cry 1, I'm not going to deny that, but the game does show its age, so.
Nah, damn.
Oh.
Oh, I
Well, here we go.
Well, here we are.
It's
That was Virgil.
Yeah, I know.
Guess
I knew it was
Virgil,
gonna be
baby.
Virgil because it's in a set rotation.
Mhm.
And can you go? Okay. Wait,
No.
you're-
Huh?
Yeah, let's say options for your sake, but I guess now I have to do it for you.
Ah.
Actually, out of curiosity, one of the things that's awesome about this game is you can set your controls and you can customize them for each character. So you can set Nero's control scheme different from Dante's, different from Virgil's, and so on and so forth. So I was gonna ask Henry if you have any preferences for
Whatever I normally get is what I use.
your default.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the way I am.
See, I have some Dante. I keep default. Virgil and Nero, I end up mapping my shoot button to your left bumper, L1 essentially.
Alright.
We're playing this with
So-
a PS4 controller.
So
Son of
is this
Sparda.
easy?
Yeah, human is easy. Devil Hunter is normal. Son of
Okay,
Sparda
so
is
should
hard.
Mhm.
Dante Must Die
Last
is
time, last time.
very hard. Legendary Dark Knight is literally just Dante Must Die mode, but with way more demons, like as many as the screen can take.
Mhm.
And actually, that used to be
Well, it's not-
a
that's just playing
PC
right now.
mode exclusive mode
Yeah.
that was in the base version of PC. But with stronger consoles like next gen PS4 and Xbox One, they could finally add it in to the console versions through the special edition. So that's
Okay.
the other big change. Heaven or Hell is a game mode
Oh.
where it's one-shot
Oh.
kills for both you and your opponents.
And then Hell and
Hell and Hell
is just
is the
one shot.
same thing, but only you get one shot.
Oh.
So the opponents have their same health values.
Oh, I know where I'm going.
Well, yeah, Son
Right
of
there.
Sparda, your hard mode.
He's gonna have a bunch of health and a lot of abilities because this game does not have a new game feature, and that's That really just starts off to talk about how much I feel about this game compared to DMC3. But we know what. Let's just you can start.
It doesn't have a new game.
It is a shame.
It does
actually.
not.
Okay, so you
No.
didn't select costumes right off the bat. That's Super Nero. Don't pick that. That's basically
Don't pick
cheating,
that one
because
either.
it boosts
Pick-
the
pick-
fun.
Yeah, I know.
Either
I was
this
just
one
looking at it.
or
I
this
gotta
one.
I don't like that one that much.
Oh, really? I love the alternate, but yeah, that's
No.
me. That's me.
Like, I used it when I played it the first time, but yeah.
So already very different opening from Devil May Cry 3.
about that. That's so funny.
We're starting off different.
He goes,
He's trying really hard.
He's got to contain the demon. He can't.
no, he's gotta let it out.
Gotta let it out. Gotta let it out.
Gotta let it out. Gotta let it out.
So I was actually gonna talk about it later on, but I'm super tired of everyone talking about Devil Trigger as the only thing they know about Nero. So I'm glad everyone went for it.
Nah, it's
because-
fine. Don't worry about it.
Because you.
It's a good song.
It's a good song. I'm just a little tired of like, oh, Nero, Devil Trigger, Devil Trigger, Devil Trigger.
Well, it's like,
It's like
okay, DB, you don't even like Nero that much.
I know I love that song though, but it's called being it's called being kind of it's not cool when Sonic is known for live and learn and all, and everyone goes Sonic live and learn, live and learn, live and learn, live and learn.
To be fair, that's mostly people who haven't actually played the game.
I'm just
and
tired.
if you haven't played the game,
I'm just
that
tired.
is the most distinctive thing here. Now, I get it, and I think I get where you're coming from, at least to a point. Nero's trying real hard to make this a point. That's a kick. He's punching. Not gonna melee. He's just gonna beat them with his fist. Well, okay. There's a silly guy. No, that's a shadowy shot.
By the way, you will see something secret if you watch on the not Nero.
Top left-hand corner of the screen, I believe.
Yeah, you'll see something very neat. When it
Oh,
cuts back
the
to Nero.
seat's empty.
Oh,
She's sad. So yeah, just keep an eye out. He's coming here,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think, in this next shot.
it's the top left.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
it's the
that's
next time. We're gonna keep saying that.
He's in the air.
You know we're gonna keep saying
He's in
that.
the air.
Oh, 2 viewers. Hi.
Hello, welcome. If you're just joining us,
Uh,
welcome to
one
the
of you.
Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition
Okay,
playthrough.
hi, Alex. And,
Welcome.
One of them's
I didn't know you were here.
and also, someone just started following us, so hi there.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yes.
Thank you for following.
Thanks.
We appreciate your support.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't it be really bad if it turns out, while we were distracted, we totally missed the thing we were trying to hype up? No, I think it's here. I think it's this next shot.
Hey, that shot looks really weird. By the way, she looks super huge.
Yeah. Oh, it's coming. Look in the left. You saw it.
I saw him.
Is that Dante?
That was there. There it is.
There it is.
There he was. He was watching.
Crazy.
It's one of those blink and you miss it things, but I do
That's
appreciate.
interesting.
Yeah, no, I appreciate the attention to detail there.
So, by the way, that's not his. That's not a sword of his. Just using the enemy sword.
Mhm.
So that's an important touch.
He just took it off the
And
guy.
he has a cast on.
He doesn't need a weapon where he goes.
Well, for these scrubs, yeah, probably not, honestly.
So
I like that song. It's like, it's a really good.
yeah, it's not Devil May Cry.
Well,
Dang.
okay, but she's not really meant to be much of a Devil May Cry character.
Yeah,
we'll
and guess
say.
what? She's still there.
Yeah,
Dang.
yeah.
She's in the game.
Well,
I have a lot to
honestly,
say
you
about
could
this
have
game.
fooled me.
That's how you
Oh,
go.
but see, he made it in
Yeah,
time
look,
for the
he
concert.
made it, yeah.
I heard
At
it.
the
I
end
swear.
of the day,
oh.
see, he made it.
Ooh.
I
At the
was
end
here
of the
the whole
day,
time.
he's a support. To be fair,
How does that matter?
you gotta respect the
How is
hustle.
it?
This man
It's a
fought
little bit quiet, but you
demons
can, like,
and
bring
just
up a
booked
little
it to try and get to his girl's concert.
With the
Should I
broken
turn
arm.
up the
With a
volume?
broke, well,
He didn't even kill
We'll
Should I
them
see
bring
all.
what
up the
that cast is
decibels,
for.
or should I turn up the
He
actual
didn't even
volume?
get all the demons. He just made it.
How
he
much-
didn't need to.
How much you
Yeah.
recommend?
What?
How much you
This is-
recommend?
This is lore.
I don't know. A few.
The few.
It's honestly just like a list.
Is this Assassin's Creed?
Oh no.
No.
All right. I'm glad that tone has been set.
No.
Sorry.
Looking like.
Hey, Liam O'Brien.
Yeah. That's
Hello,
the
guy who voiced Gara
guy who
and
voiced
Akihiko from Persona 3.
In Infinite.
Yeah, and Infinite.
He's infinite.
The
Also.
guy
He
who's
is
the
Infinite.
Pope is the guy who voiced Infinite for
Boy, I'm
Sonic
sure
Forces.
Oh,
glad
no.
I've got headphones on to be testing
He
the
is a
audio.
pretty good voice actor, to be fair.
I think I hear it, but I wouldn't have noticed it otherwise.
It'll get more obvious with like some of his.
I don't
later
think you. I
lines.
don't even know if you notice it right now. Oh wow, look.
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow.
What's
What's up with that?
But it's not a big deal though. It's not a big deal. I'm
It
too
was
cool.
just there when I sat down.
I'm too cruel to
I'm not
acknowledge
even-
that it's a big deal. I'm not even looking at you.
I didn't put that there.
Did
That
you
wasn't
like it?
me.
I mean, I don't care that you like it.
You don't like it. Don't worry.
I'm just waiting for you to move.
Throw it away. I don't care.
Oh, pray.
So it may have gotten lost in there, but they're worshiping what they're worshiping right there. That's Sparta.
That's Dante's dad.
Mm-hmm. They kind of explain like in an info dump Sparta's whole deal here.
I'm out of here. I hate the church.
Nah.
I hate it.
I don't like church.
Edgy.
Nah.
Oh, what a glow. Crazy.
Oh,
Is that my
shit.
cell phone?
Crazy.
People are knowing the truth. Now hit the
Oh,
arm
thank
glowing
God.
Is actually, the arm glowing is pretty
Is
important.
he posing down
Yes.
to earth?
Yes.
Oh,
okay,
thank God.
check this out. This is an opener right here.
Oh, well.
Oh damn.
Just shoot the Pope immediately.
Pope's
Point
dead.
blank. Done.
And they're
Can't play
all-
Undertale now.
Oh no.
Oh no, Toby Fox is so sad.
Now Nero's arm glowed there, and that's kind of important. So don't
Wow.
forget, his arm glowed
This is the worst. This is the worst way he could have done it. By the way, I just want to
with
stress.
no explanation.
Yeah.
He looks super evil with the blood all over him.
Assassination. Your
He literally
holiness.
just like
Yay.
think about what this looks like from Nero's perspective. It looks like some asshole just dropped down, T-posed in front of the Pope, and shot an innocent, defenseless old man in
Dante-
the face. Dante
You should
shot
watch-
the
you
Pope. And then he just starts beating these dudes.
Are you still on? Are you still on? Are you?
Stop. I need to ask questions. What is it?
So, it sounds good enough right now.
It's good enough. Alright, you can do it 100%. Alright, good enough. So,
So Dante
Oh.
is literally hammering people away right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how you do it.
It's getting real bad. This is such a bad look for Dante.
I think he looks pretty good. What do you mean?
No, I mean in terms of PR. Think of the PR scandal.
The PR.
Dude, he just shot the fucking Pope.
That's fine.
That looks
Oh
terrible.
yeah, no, he does have a job killing demons.
Pope schmoke.
That-
It's okay.
Yeah, do these look like demons?
Yes.
Look, and now Kyrie here is
That's
not
a
having
demon.
a good time.
There's a demon right there.
Dante doesn't look that friendly here. Like, Dante's usually... Now look at this.
Oh.
What an opener.
Let's go.
Just drop kick the protagonist for
What?
3 games right in the face. Moment 0.
I remember when Dante could slice
Dante's a
bullets
lot older
back.
and
Don,
permanently has white hair.
yeah, Dante is significantly older. By now he's in like at least his mid-30s. So that man over there is Kyrie's brother. His name's Credo. You'll be seeing a lot more of him as we get further in. But for now,
Oh no.
Things are getting serious.
this cutscene is
Oh.
pretty stupid, but it's cool.
That
That
is
is-
very cool.
It's so dumb, but it's pretty good.
Let me make sure I throw off my Dr. Dre headphones before we have our fight.
Look, if you're gonna buy those headphones, then don't. They're expensive.
So that makes Nero look like a fucking punk when he just starts rolling.
Well, to be fair, that's kind of the point.
Yeah, no, he is.
And he's
I
fighting
just
Dante.
want-
Look at how much he doesn't care. Look at how much Dante doesn't
so
care
cool.
about any of this.
Dante will always be.
I'll fight you with one of
Yes,
those.
yeah. Hey, did you hear that by the way? For the new converter to the Danteism.
Oh,
Wow.
Because he just said, no matter what, it'll be cool. Oh,
Oh wow.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you, Vernon.
wait, what did he say?
Is Dante already half Xehanort?
Oh
Yeah.
no! All right, face off against the mysterious
Yes,
assassin
assassin.
because Nero doesn't know.
Birds of a feather.
Nero's never met Dante before. He doesn't know.
This is only the fourth
Yes,
game.
by the
You
way,
don't know
Vernon.
who this wacky new character is.
So,
Okay.
gun attack.
For those of you who didn't know, you can move around in Devil May Cry.
And you can shoot.
Just eating
Shoot.
bullets walled out.
As he does, he's walking towards you like Mr. X.
He's doing about as much damage.
Yep. And then you can block bullets, yep.
I
what was I going to say? Fuck.
So Dante goes back to machine gun firing his guns and juggling with them.
Okay, so I wanted to mention, with my good friend Alex right here, he has confirmed that Dante will always be the coolest guy in the room, and he's been in the room with both Nero and Virgil already.
I don't know. I'm liking Nero.
Yeah.
Oh, you're liking Nero.
Yeah, he's the one I wanted.
That's interesting. Okay.
I'm so happy. Like, I'll kiss you good tonight.
Oh God.
So you like Virgil?
Yeah, I'm
And then
Virgil.
these two are Dante.
Okay, got it.
Are you a Nero?
Henry's a Nero.
That's what he's playing.
Okay.
That's why
That's why I played
Nero.
Dante, he played Nero.
And I will be taking over the third playable character in Devil May Cry 5, and hopefully Virgil.
Can you ever play as Lady?
Yes, in this game.
Devil May Cry
She doesn't
1.
have her own story mode, but I'll explain that when we get to bonus characters. But
I
So
like
I was
Lady the
playing
best.
Devil May Cry
She's cool.
1
Okay.
on Hurt Me Pointy mode.
Wait a minute.
Hold
Hold on, I
Okay,
remember
look,
this. I
check
remember
this.
this.
Oh snap!
see that's a cool reload cycle. That's a cool reload.
Yeah, guess
cycle.
what?
But
He's
look
gone.
at
Guess
Dante.
what? He's gone.
Dante's gone.
Dante will always be cooler.
Nero is trying so
You're
hard.
not even looking at him.
High five!
Dante
Yeah!
just walks past. Dante just walks past him.
Oh my god.
Okay.
He doesn't need
has
to
a
pay
sword.
attention.
And
He
look,
knows
look,
he can win.
Dante,
Yeah.
Nero's trying so hard.
No.
And in another
Yeah.
game, the things Nero's doing would be cool.
It
But the
wasn't.
problem
Dante's
is
really not.
Dante, and he just does it like
he revs his own sword
Like
because
it's
you
the-
can.
It's like,
But Nero's a little boy.
well,
Fine.
Nero,
Dante's
Nero's
the fucking man.
Okay, actually, here's what. To put it in perspective, though, Geneva, for your defense, and I get it, Nero is the same age Dante was in 3.
Yeah.
I
But
guess what-
Dante in 3 is
it's
still
cooler.
cooler than Nero. I say this, and I actually think Nero is okay. He's not as good as Dante or Virgil to me, but I think he's at least okay.
He's okay.
Give me a game. I'm still deciding.
Yeah, no.
I just
roll.
met Nero.
I think
Okay,
Nero's
so
fighting
it
style
can't be
is
high
badass.
time because that's Dante, so he has high roller.
Okay.
And you blast them up. Now, you're gonna notice something about Nero pretty soon, especially when we start unlocking more and more moves for him.
Oh man, sorry, man. I have
But
to
he has
interrupt
a-
for 1 sec. Sorry.
Okay.
Because he's about to go. Dante's beating up a cripple because the cripple's really lame and he's trying to steal Dante's spotlight.
No.
So that's why he's
Dante
beating him
just
up.
killed the Pope, and that's why this guy
Nero-
Nero's like.
Dante
He's a
killed-
concerned citizen.
Dante killed the Pope. In serious terms, Dante killed the Pope, and Nero's like, no, not on my good Christian server. I'll kill you. And that's why. So feel free to leave whenever. Thanks for being here, bud.
Yeah, but you're gonna notice something about Nero's fighting style compared to both Dante and Virgil, especially as Henry starts unlocking more moves.
Yeah, pretty similar.
That does make him very different. No, even like disregarding
I
mechanics.
know.
Disregarding mechanics.
I just shit talking right now. He's not.
Oh, he blocked the Thor. He's like,
Yeah.
now notice
I'm
Dante's
already.
not scared.
I'm already 25% demon.
Never show all your cards. That was his trick.
Oh, so he has like a demon arm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Dante's all jokes. Looks like you too, Aura. Now look
So-
at that ghost shot.
So I want to explain that he is constantly DTing on his arm. So remember when Dante has a bug?
What?
The devil trigger. You know the devil trigger
When he has a
Dante
giant-
has.
Yeah.
That arm
Yeah,
is just
I'm
devil
ignoring
trigger
that.
the whole time,
They're just talking.
and he can't control it.
Thank you, I'm just talking.
It's just
Okay.
like that. So now
That's Buster. So
this is Nero's entirely unique mechanic.
So remember how Dante had different styles they picked from, like Swordmaster,
Oh,
Trickster,
can't do that.
dashing, or like different combos? That's all Nero has for B.
Now
Is
what
grab.
it does, there's two things it can do, at least right now.
Yeah, what
you
was
can bring people closer to you,
Not yet.
which is coming. That's coming later.
Yeah.
You're right. But for now, you just grab
Yeah.
and you slam.
Can you use it as a shield?
No.
No.
But it does grab people in different ways depending on the enemy you're fighting.
Oh, that's really cool.
Oh my god.
You'll see.
So, you're looking to play, huh? Alright, I guess I got
Dante's got cowboy boots.
He does now. Yeah. He's got like those spurs and stuff.
Yeah.
But okay, just everyone in the room right now, please don't just. Hey, Ford, don't do this. Anyways, just we're back to the game. That's all I'm gonna say.
Don't worry about it.
I just
Okay,
said don't
so
worry about
okay, regardless. So now we're in the real fight here. This is our actual first boss fight of the game. against the protagonist of every other Devil May Cry game up to this point.
I guess I don't have it yet.
That's later. I think that's actually a really cool way to start, because usually if you fight the protagonist of the last game, that's the final boss. Here you start with that. But yeah, it's a pretty simple fight for now. Dante will do his basic 3-hit combo. He'll do his stinger, which you've already seen. He has his shotgun from Devil May Cry 3, as well as Ebony and Ivory, obviously. But other than that, he's not going to try and do anything too crazy. He'll do that machine.
We're gonna learn later why he does that.
Of course.
Okay.
But for now, as far as Nero knows, this is just some asshole who kicked the Pope's ass.
Well, he's a lovable asshole.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe not to Nero, but to us, in our souls. We know the greatness here. Now,
so just for the 4 viewers we have right now, this is Henry playing right now. He's a Nero fan, so this is all him right now.
Mm-hmm. We've all got our favorites in this room. Well, maybe not all of us, but at the very least, me, I'm Noah, DB over here, and Henry. We've all played this game before, as well as we played all the games in the series, each of us. So Henry's the Nero guy. DB, you are the Dante guy,
Yes,
which
I
is
am.
why you're.
Fucking damn it.
God fucking damn it. Okay, so that's why he's going to be taking over once we start on Dante's storyline. And then I'll show off Virgil for a little bit. Obviously not his story mode or anything, but that'll be our look in the Bloody Palace. And, good job, Henry.
Thank you. I'm still trying to remember this. No, not the punch.
And just starts pummeling.
Destroy
And
him.
Dante's just
MMA
Dante's just lying down and taking. But Dante's like,
Look.
Devil Trigger? Nah.
Don't need it. Don't need
He
it.
thought about it for like half a second, then he's like, it's
look.
okay.
Impaled.
Ooh.
Dead.
Is he cheat-posing, or is that just a joke on the cross?
Yes. Yes. And he was like, yeah, I did.
I would even go as far as to say that I underestimated your abilities.
Just. Alright, now check how he pulls it out.
You are human, are you?
Wow.
Alrighty, demon.
We're the same. You
Did you really
Just-
think he was a human after all of
What?
that?
Cool.
Look how big Rebellion is, by the way. For him to just. The way he pulled it out like that. That is a massive sword. Oh, they were demons the whole time.
hearing something different from the others. What are you talking about? You will come to learn the meaning soon enough. But it's expected.
So as you can probably tell, Dante could not have been trying less. That
Adios, kid.
could not have been trying less in that fight.
Oh,
And Nero's trying to do moves.
So did
That's the
Dante
worst
know that there were other like half humans like him?
Well, he
Other
was
than his
surprised. He was genuinely surprised right there. So take that for what you will.
Okay.
But for now, that is our
Yeah.
first mission. Duh.
B.
B. So yeah, we're off to a solid start here.
Next.
Well, this stinks.
Yep. Well, this is a waste of my time.
She. That's time I'm never getting back.
Yep.
For me, Credo requested. She yearns for your touch.
Now that's a pretty weird way.
Yeah, that's something.
Daniel's towards we can wish for.
Oh, look, the gift. He do care.
Castle, huh?
No,
do care.
it's not a big deal. I mean, if you like it, that's cool, I guess. Whatever. I love you.
So lightly in a time of crisis?
So the Pope's dead, and Nero's like,
Cool!
yeah, that's crazy.
And
He is at least somewhat more serious, but he's still kind of an ass.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'll get it done.
Please be careful.
So his sword's like an engine in there, and it makes sense, I swear.
That's why he revved it up
Yeah, that's why
before.
I just want to stress that his sword revved. Oh look, she's
Building-
wearing the gift, and she won't look me in the
Oh,
eye.
he looked away, but he likes it. He's glad.
Yeah.
Emergency. I must return to headquarters and report.
That's her brother.
Now, he's not just her brother, though. Kratos over there is.
Wait, should we wait?
I mean, it's pretty. I mean, we already know what the thing with those two is.
No, I was waiting for the cutscene to end, and then we can make it really awkward.
Oh boy. Yeah, fair enough.
This guy's just
he's
hobbling.
trying his best.
A little drunk. Nope, he's dead.
Oh, it's over. Oh, he's
I'm
still
still
up. You were
alive.
still up. Oh, not anymore.
Oh, now he's dead.
He tried. Oh, look at all those other dudes who made it though.
Yeah.
What? He could have out.
He got there ahead of them.
Yeah, no, he died first though.
He outran everyone, but still
He ain't
died.
first or last. If you're first or last.
If
I
first
think-
is the worst.
Yeah,
I
first
think
is
in
the
this
worst.
case,
Yeah, you're right.
everyone died. There is no win.
Yeah.
Look at her cower. Remember Lady?
I mean, the thing is, she can be scared and like still be a good character. It's just that what you're seeing right now, that is her character.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
Lovely.
It's super great and memorable and Henry's favorite.
Now there is a reason. Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh, we'll get into
You
this.
literally said it's your favorite. Don't pretend.
You can't back down now that we're on stream.
Kyrie?
Kyrie.
Kyrie.
Okay. Thank God.
He said it out loud multiple times. To be
Oh,
fair.
you
No,
should
no,
just
just
want to
me,
rescue
yeah,
this
no.
little boy.
Well, okay,
Oh,
this is the
look.
one thing. This is the one thing she gets.
And the last thing.
That is the last
I hope
thing.
you enjoy it.
This is the guy who likes Kyrie the best just said that's the last thing.
It is the last thing. That's too bad.
See, the worst part is it's not
it's
even the
not
fact that she
great.
doesn't fight. It's that this is her whole personality. Is Orihime from Bleach.
So
By the
does
way,
this girl know that she's half demon?
you're gonna see the thing with this. There's a reason why he was wearing that cast, and it's not because his arm was broken.
Ah.
And I was birthing. It's fine.
No, it wasn't. Oh, I got you. Yeah, it was. Just catch all of them and rev it up. And just cruise through. Alright, so this is how he surfs on the dude.
It's like a motorcycle.
The problem is, correct me if I'm wrong, can he actually do that
No.
in game? No.
I
Yeah.
didn't think so.
I didn't
remember
think he
doing that.
could.
He can't.
Which is a
Dante.
damn shame.
Dante can.
Yeah,
But,
Dante will just like jump on a down dude and.
So this is where they start doing it, where some things in the cutscenes you can't actually do.
Now that's why I'm curious to
Annoying,
know.
especially when you could do it in the previous game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the whole point of that choreo last time. I am curious to see if the fight choreo is designed in such a way that you can do all the moves the way it was in 3 or the MC5. Okay, so just to quickly, because we're gonna go over why the family structure with Nero in a minute. But first, probably best if we talk about Nero's other big mechanic, other than his arm. As you can probably see in the top left-hand corner of the screen, Nero has a meter surrounded by gears. Now, if Nero or if Henry were to hold down LT,
Or
L2, because
Yeah.
we're on PS4 here, he'll rev up his sword. And as he revs it up, he gets more meters for it. You can do this up to 3 times, and if you fully charge your meter 3 times, you get to do ridiculous amounts of damage. Every meter you get is a damage boost, but 3 adds way more properties, like more juggle possibilities, more stun.
It looks cooler.
It does
fire,
look
fire all
infinitely
over.
cooler. And the screen actually like freezes for just a split second so you can feel that impact too. Now, what makes Nero interesting with regards to this mechanic is he has a mechanic called the X Seed, where basically, if you hit L2 right as you're swinging your sword and you time it perfectly, it will automatically charge up a meter for you, and you don't have to waste time just holding the sword down without attacking. And if you do it even more perfectly, like almost frame perfect, you get something called the Max Act, where it automatically charges all 3 meters at once. Which will massively supercharge your damage. So if you're some kind of insane Devil May Cry timing god, you could theoretically Max Act every single swing in a combo and get stupid amounts of damage. So when played optimally, Nero has probably the most upfront damage of any of the playable characters, but it's very, very time-based.
Also, these are called the Scarecrows, right?
Yeah, they're
called-
scarecrows.
These are what these called. And these are your Reaper-esque guy, because if you guys remember the Reapers, not too long ago, I fought
The generic
Yeah.
Devil May Cry 3 combo enemies.
the Scythe boys.
Just like your starter dudes. And see, Henry did it right there,
Yeah, Nixie. Yep.
where he timed it perfectly, and he got... See, he did it again. Where a little extra damage tacked on top.
And you
and
also
now
just charge up like that.
Exactly. It's
A lot of things.
now...
He's not talking much right now.
I'm just trying to figure out how to play.
So, out of curiosity, when was the last time you got a chance to play Devil May Cry 4?
When did I play it the first time? That was like a year ago.
Yeah, it was
A year ago. Okay, so it was a hot minute ago.
It was, I think, 11 months because you played it in March.
Oh,
Yeah, that
you
sounds
got it
right.
to the date.
Yeah,
That's precise.
Because that's when I beat. That's because I beat Devil May Cry 3 last Feb.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense.
So ironically, it was a yearly anniversary for me.
Wow.
So
That's perfect timing. So, yeah, streets
Yeah,
aren't going too great right now.
you're going out that way. That way.
That
You go
way.
this way. I'll go home.
Exactly.
But we are actually coming up to a big upgrade for Nero right out the gate. So
Camera.
big and
Camera.
Camera.
That's what I want.
We unlocked camera.
To be
Wow,
fair,
you can
a
take
lot of the other
screenshots
Devil
now.
May Cry games
Oh
have
my
a
God.
fixed camera system, so you couldn't actually do that much camera manipulation.
Oh my god! I imagine a selfie mode in Devil May Cry 5.
You joke.
I know.
But Nero could have it
Yeah,
in the arm.
that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Look, he's put out the flame.
Now this upgrade is so big that I literally thought he had it from the beginning.
Yep.
DB had to correct me and go, no, believe it or not, you'd think, but
Yeah.
it's actually not.
It's fun because you have to play this game a bunch and you have to get this with separate characters, and it doesn't make sense for those characters to grab this item / ability.
So basically what this does now is your grab move, when you lock onto opponents with it, your arm shoots way further out
Yeah.
and just grabs onto things.
Yeah.
And with glowy orbs like that, it
just
launches you forward.
It's a grapple.
Essentially, yes, it is exactly like a grappling hook. And then for enemies, it will pull them to you.
You can
So-
just grapple it.
If an enemy's far away from you, you can use that
yeah.
grab and they'll just come right into your next attack.
So we're in the business district, but if you saw, look at all those dudes just jucking up on the ground. They're all dancing.
Now Nero doesn't want to fuck with that.
So secret mission. Time for you to show off your balls, Henry.
Now I don't know if we're gonna be able to hit all the secret mission locations here.
I doubt that.
Oh,
Do we care enough to do every
I wanna-
secret mission?
I don't care if he succeeds. He's trying all of them.
Okay.
If I have to put on my balls on stream, he has to too.
All right. So in that case, we got to do this for 5-2. So we'll keep that in mind. It's gonna be a tradition. In that case,
If we can't do them, we'll do it off stream because we can do all the missions at any time.
this is true. You're
So
absolutely
it's
right.
easier on this one than DMC 3. It should be easier for DMC 5 as well.
Yeah, I would say that's a safe bet.
So
So that grab also, yes, like Henry just demonstrated, you can do it in the air.
yoink.
Now for
Yoink.
now,
Yoink.
and this is probably the biggest problem here in DB. As a Dante main, I'm sure you have plenty of things to say about it.
I have a lot.
But what you've seen Henry do right now,
Is
up
not-
until a certain point in the game, this is all you can do with Nero, is learn your timing on XC and Max Act, which is really cool, I'll admit, and do your grabs. And this isn't bad, but once again, compare it to Dante, and it's a little simplistic. Do you want to...
Boss.
What are your thoughts as the Dante main here?
He's not. He's just easily the most simple by far, but he's not bad.
Did I get it or not?
You got it.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. You had literally a second left.
I know, I saw that.
Congratulations.
But yeah, I already had the blue fragments. You just get orb.
Yay!
So I'm just putting you through the ringer on all these. There's 12. So
Alright.
This is test your might,
yeah,
essentially.
pretty much. If I have to do it, everyone has to do it.
We suffer together on
Yep.
this stream.
Sounds good.
Yep. No fun here.
No fun allowed on Decibel versus.
Listen,
no.
Yep. No.
I endured many a
I
thing.
have all my co-commentaries here. They're all chained and strapped to their chairs.
Except me. I just wandered in.
Yeah, you wanted in.
Yeah.
He had a sick pleasure to it.
Okay, I was gonna say,
No, it's
yeah,
kinda accepted it.
all the combos are unlocked already, right?
Yep. All
Okay,
combos
so
are unlocked.
Henry, with certain moves, I would suggest pausing. Like,
Yeah.
if you do your first swing, pause for a second, and then go back to hitting triangle after that, and you'll get a completely different combo.
Okay.
And that actually demonstrates one of the biggest differences between Nero as opposed to Dante and Virgil. So
Yeah.
this might be worth looking at.
And it shows you Smash again. We've already been using it though.
Okay. Yeah, so hit him once, and then you can...
That one's good. That one's good.
Well, that's a different one, too.
Yeah, that's all.
And that one's very good. Yeah, see, this is it.
You mash
Look
down
at
and smash, yeah. Bam.
And you can mash it harder, and you'll get way more out of it. So
Yeah.
you want to try again?
He gets really angry. He gets angry, and he starts
Now.
smashing.
Oh, shit.
Don't worry about it.
Get out of here.
We'll get it.
Don't worry about
There,
it.
there we go. Mash, mash, mash. Yep.
He goes nuts.
It's ridiculous. So, Nero, as opposed to both Dante and Virgil, is...
That voice.
It's,
I want to hear him do
it's
that.
pretty accurate. What I did there, that's what I hear.
That's how we feel. Now, Nero, as you
Even
can
Link
probably tell...
in, like A Link to the Past sounds better than that.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
this
This is the
XC.
explanation of Exceed that we went over.
So basically, it's stronger. It's a rhythm game, right? He's playing DDR.
More or less. And Henry actually probably has the best shot at making that work just because Henry does play those games. So,
Hey,
He terrifies me with those games.
Yeah, he's pretty good though. It's like,
there's some scary shit in them.
oh, nice achievement there.
So, Nero, as opposed to both Dante and Virgil, Dante is very flashy, he's very flamboyant and over the top with his swings. He does a lot of wide arcs, but he's always trying to show off. Virgil is clean and fast and precise and extremely elegant. Everything is extremely calculated with him. Nero is barbaric and crude, and he doesn't actually have a fighting style.
He kinda
He's
swings.
just swinging the sword as hard as he
Because
can.
Dante's doing it to show off for himself.
Nero
Nero's
isn't fucking around,
Yeah,
man.
Learn.
No, it's not about it.
there's no learning. We just said he's
The
barbaric.
whole point.
He's primal.
No, I'm not even saying this. We're not saying this is a bad thing.
Whatever.
Okay, but Geneva, I think you're coming at this as in like we're fucking with
Yeah.
you. Dash rank. Okay, hit the
that's
taunt. Hit the taunt.
He's not gonna do it.
Which one is it?
Just taunt.
Option. It's options.
Literally just taunt.
It's options?
Is
do
it
you
not?
mean?
is it not the touchscreen?
I don't know.
That's
not
share.
options.
That's share. It's the touchscreen. It's the
I
touchscreen.
forgot PS4 controls are really stupid because it used to be start and options.
Mhm.
Start and select.
It is touchscreen on this one.
Alright, well, next time.
It's not touchscreen. It is not touchscreen.
Are you sure it's
I
not
pro-
touchscreen
I
here?
was just
Did you
doing it.
change the configuration?
No, I changed
because
it
it
to-
starts out as
Dang.
it's the share button.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Sim, coming off of an asshole with that. I'm just showing you.
Okay,
It's a
no.
show.
Like, on mine, I think it might just be because, like, is that a PS4 default then?
It's a PS4 default.
It's a PS4 default, that's why.
Because computer games are based, PC, Steam games are assuming using an Xbox 360 controller because
Yes.
Microsoft, so it assigns it to the share button.
See, that makes much more sense too because there's no point for you to have a share button on a controller on a PC game.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's interesting. See, I'm learning new things every day.
We're all here, out here. So you go, Noom.
But yeah, Geneva, we're not. That's not a diss on Nero that his fighting style is really barbaric and wild.
No, that's
That is
good.
just how he is.
That's good for me.
He's very chaotic. DB, you like wild and barbaric most of the time.
I like
He's just
wild.
not
No,
as cool as
no, I like
Dante.
wild. I like wild, but like silly.
This is what I like.
You like-
I don't like. I
silly?
don't like animal I become. Nero.
That's what I like.
I don't
Three's
know.
race.
Soul bad guy gets real close.
I haven't seen it.
Soul bad guy gets no. I mean, he literally has the demon is out mode, where he's going Super Saiyan, and he's like,
It worked. He's the exception, not the rule.
all right.
That's the fair. Because I already expressed I don't really like characters too much with the I have my inner demon. Oh, it's been let out.
He does. Now we're gonna see how that plays out with Nero. It's definitely something that complaint is a valid one. It's also one that, like, basically, as far as I can tell, is probably rectified come Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah. But no, I'm not just saying for Nero too. I want to stress that. Like Nero's is fine. His thing in the future.
Like the thing about Nero is he's fine, and I still think he's okay even in this game. It's just compared to what came before, he's not fully fledged out in the way Dante or Virgil are.
Okay, this is here. You might find this funny. Doop dee doo.
I click buttons.
Doop dee doo.
He's hitting it.
It do not go down.
They do go down.
Damn
I don't
it.
know, man. That looks pretty.
Fight inside me.
Alright, see you later. Not really.
Bitch. He was like, yeah, I did it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I showed.
Oh.
Oh.
Well.
Oh no.
Well.
Far away.
Oh, it worked.
Oh.
It worked.
Hey.
I feel
Hey.
this
So-
is every
Harder.
playable Devil May Cry character.
Every Devil May Cry character
Machine
does
doesn't work. Break machine. Machine work.
this.
I did it.
I cannot wait for DMC5's first mission to be that.
What the fuck is V gonna do for that?
He's gonna scream out God.
He's gonna walk.
He's gonna throw his Bible.
He's gonna slowly walk towards it forever.
Yeah, he'll hobble towards it.
That's the one.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Oh man.
When you think of Noah, you think of lack of mobility and waiting for summons.
I think of staying as far away from the fight as possible and not doing things myself.
That's rough.
So
Come
those
on.
enemies do respawn, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they do.
That's
So
annoying.
yeah,
I can't believe that happened.
respawning enemies that
I
happens in Capcom. Nah, see, that's such a shame. We'll talk about the because maybe our thoughts will change.
By the
I
way,
don't think they will, but maybe they will.
remember what we said about if you guys remember that stinger where Dante goes yeah and like goes flying forward with his sword. Get ready for this equivalent with Snatch, where the thing where you're just constantly grabbing the opponent.
Yeah,
It's a distance closer. Yeah.
Yeah. Catch this.
Catch this. Catch this. That's gonna be there right
Fun fact, by the
Sounds
way.
fun.
The voice actor for Nero here, his name's Johnny Young Bosch.
Oh, yeah.
You might know him as
There it is,
Ichigo,
Taunt.
the protagonist of Bleach. Also, he was a Black Power Ranger.
now. Yeah,
That's one reason.
I'm sure.
He was
didn't
also
even
one of
know.
the Power Rangers.
You're the Power Ranger.
He was the Black Ranger in a show. Yeah, Virgil was also a Power Ranger.
Yeah,
The Quantum Ranger.
because
from
Ruben
Power
laying the
Rangers.
ass for them.
Oh,
Which makes sense.
Which one's the Quantum Ranger?
Is it Zero Ranger? Is Zero
Quantum Ranger.
Okay, it was Quantum.
He's from
Okay.
he's from Time Force.
Oh, Time Force. Oh shit.
Yes. I didn't know anything about Time Force until I found out Dan Southworth was that guy, and then because I like Virgil, I was like, I'm gonna check out Time Force now. It's not bad.
It's alright.
I'm trying to think of what else he did that you guys might know. For those of you in the stream, he also voices Lelouch, the protagonist of Code Geass.
Persona, right?
Yes, he is the
Main
player character Yu Narukami from Persona 4.
And Adachi, right?
Yes, he is Adachi as well.
That's a,
Both great characters.
that's a character also from Persona 4. But anyways.
He's got a pretty big resume. Not even just in voice acting, although that's what he just got the max act where he got all 3 bars to come out all at once.
that will never happen again.
We won't see taunts, but we'll see some of the exceeds.
Now the thing that's a shame about Exceed is like when you get the meter, your next swing, regardless of whether or not it hits,
Yeah, that is
dumps
the
your
part.
meter.
That
So
is the
if you
part.
miss that hit, too bad. You
can
lost your meter.
You can just jump down.
Oh, I can. I didn't know if it was safe. It looked
Yeah.
dangerous.
Well, that's why the red orbs are down there.
Henry, when has that stopped you before?
Once.
Oh, hey, look, quick thing. Remember the combo?
Combat adjudicators?
Yeah. This is Nero's. So now now they jump in the air.
Which
so now
means-
you can do air combos.
Exactly.
So
Now, obviously, Nero doesn't have much of a move set, and he never really will. But he still has enough
Do
to
we
get the
have
job done.
everything for him, or is there?
yeah, no, you can check. Even like I
Right.
bought everything. I'm pretty sure. I think the only thing I'm missing is the enemy step.
Let's see.
Yeah, but I got.
That's a pretty good one to get. So, but yeah, you got everything. I think you got everything. Wait a minute, Charge Shot 3 is available?
Oh snap!
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Oh
Don't look
shit,
at-
they
don't look
should
at
have known
the
that. Back out.
Oh yeah.
Abilities,
you're right.
abilities, just hit
Okay,
abilities.
okay.
Get
Oh, you
enemy
didn't
step
get
real
this.
quick, because enemy step is good.
Yeah.
What is that? I can step on them.
You can
Yeah,
jump,
you can
jump off them.
on enemies
They
and
give you
then
extra jump.
jump off of them.
How do I do the charge shot?
Okay,
You
just
hold-
hold down your shoot button,
Okay.
and it'll charge up. And when Nero's arm starts glowing red,
Oh,
you
yeah.
fully charged it up. And you
Oh,
can
this is
continue to do
I-
other moves
I-
while you're
Are
charging.
you holding it?
I thought so. Oh no, I'm stupid.
Use your shoot button. The button you used to shoot.
I thought
Now
that
hold
was
that
it
down.
for some reason.
Okay.
And there,
And then
unload.
wait.
Oh yeah.
And then when it starts glowing red, that's Charge Shot 3.
Okay, good.
Now you're gonna see it in action hopefully soon, but Charge Shot 3 is
that's the armor breaker.
It's big. And I'm
Oh,
gonna
wait,
shut the
oh,
fuck
wait,
up. I'm
that's-
gonna shut the fuck up.
Yeah, this is good. This is alright. I cannot deny this is my favorite of his boss inter. Oh fuck, well fuck. Whatever.
You know what this is.
Yeah, we know what this is. We played Devil May Cry 3. This is the best interaction he has for a hot minute.
Whoa.
Until Dante comes back.
Pretty much.
Nothing.
The ceiling.
That's a hot one.
Yeah, with Flame Hardard.
Flame
He's
High
gone, like-
wishes he was like this.
No, Burial, that's his name. Wishes he was like Flame Hardard.
God, you're right. You're right. You got me there.
Long time.
Since I snaps and yeah.
Exactly.
That's
See you later,
fair.
dude.
Do-do-do.
You go on with your day. Psych.
So that's alright.
He's like, hey,
There's-
dude,
I can't deny.
I just did all that work to make that on fire.
You swung the sword. Yeah, it's
Number
not bad.
10!
There's a couple. Nero does have a couple.
Some of them do not land, though. And
Some of them
I'm
don't.
looking forward to those.
The ones that don't land.
Oh, I'm looking forward to those.
What if they all land?
Oh, guess
No,
what
not
they
all of
don't.
them do.
Guess what they don't.
Henry, you played this game.
I don't remember.
Aw.
This is your character.
Just smile and nod. Just smile and nod.
Smile and wave, boys.
Smile and wave, boys.
Okay.
Ah, there it is.
Maybe I'm protecting myself.
So when he says fire hell, I assume that means there's multiple hells. Or
I think there's
Ice.
if you go off of like
Super
Dante's
hell.
Inferno, there definitely is like a couple, I think.
Yeah.
And you
Different
could be,
levels of hell.
Okay.
exactly, you could be talking about one specific circle here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You know what?
My suggestion would be don't use a direction when you're in the air with him. Just like grab up to his head and exactly. Now, if what you're trying to do or what you want to do is get up to Burial's head because that's his weak spot. And if you do enough damage there, you'll stagger him and he'll go down. Now you can tell like this boss was clearly designed with Nero's snatch mechanic in mind.
You can ride it back, just like the horse. It's like,
Because that's what lets you get up close to his face. And see, right there, Henry did enough damage to his head, so he put out his flames for a bit. And good, you got the X-Seat going there, too. You might wanna...
Oh, go deep grab.
Beautiful.
So, okay, I was gonna mention it, but you beat me to the punch, so nice job. Nero has
Get away.
boss grabs. So he has unique boss grabs for each boss he fights when they're stunned or in a dizzy state.
When they look like they're not doing anything and they're like kind of tired,
They're like, oh.
that's your opening. And you're gonna see that gets crazier the further into the game you get.
And with another ability he gets later on, it'll be even crazier. Hey, hey.
Okay, so I think now might be a good time to explain Charge Shot and why. Back up.
Oh, I can't. Okay.
This might be a good time to explain why I got so excited when I found out Charge Shot 3 is available. Charge Shot, Nero's gun, the revolver he has called the Blue Rose, is arguably the strongest melee in the game. Virgil might be able to contest Nero for that, other than Lady. But essentially it has a tremendous amount of raw damage. Get the fuck out.
This.
Where if you charge it all the way up to max, it eviscerates enemies, it has a massive AoE, and it has a delayed effect where you shoot the bullet and it does a lot of damage, and then after a set period of time,
Okay.
the bullet explodes and dishes out damage to anything surrounding it and launches everything up in the air. So it's a great combo starter, it has ridiculous damage, it's a fantastic projectile across the board. It doesn't have tremendous utility, but that kind of synergizes with the rest of Nero's moveset. He's all about that direct upfront
So,
damage.
do you think it's worth it for bosses Charge Shot generally, or because I feel like sometimes
There's a
it-
few.
Okay. See, I'm
It's
not a Nero
situational.
player. I'm not a Nero player, so I can't.
I don't know. I've been trying.
Like, this boss, I wouldn't say so. There are other bosses, and actually Charge Shot 3 is the entire reason why I have a different control setting for Nero, where I just tend to map it to L1, Okay, it's coming down the wire. Map it to L1 just so that I can continue to charge up my
Yeah.
combo.
Hey.
Well done.
Perfect. I knew how to hit him.
That sentence going well.
I like how you said perfect.
Yeah.
Like, literally, that was having our hell mode right there. One hit each. Perfect.
So he never went back to check on his girl.
I mean, but she's safe.
No, he saw her and he was like, see ya.
Oh my god, we forgot.
Hmm?
We didn't say.
Oh, yeah, the Kyrie thing. Okay, so
Yeah, right.
I'm so excited.
Right,
How
for
so-
that.
dare you
no, we
run?
need this as soon as possible.
As soon as this cutscene's over, we
How
gotta
dare
go.
you run from me?
So he ran away.
Yeah.
You didn't actually kill him. He ran away.
So, I'm just gonna say it out loud
Do we
now.
want to explain? Do we want to let them see that thing with the bosses running
Oh.
away later?
What do you mean?
No, the fact that he.
Oh, is that
Oh,
why
that's
there's
not
a-
what you were gearing
Is
up
that,
for.
no,
is that
I-
why
The
there's
Dante.
a boss rush later?
You'll
No,
see.
You'll see. But what the thing is that I wanted to personally say is that Nero. This is the only 2 weapons he has.
Yeah.
That's important.
He has the sword, and he has his revolver.
Mhm.
And that's also one reason why I'm not really into it, because I like switching weapons, and I don't really like Nero's sword too much compared to Rebellion.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just a personal thing.
You know when I said
So then-
like the things you see with Nero,
Yeah.
that's it for a minute. That's really it for a minute.
Yeah,
It's.
this is it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so before we even, because there's some dead air coming in.
Yeah,
if
you
don't
can
use-
you can start the mission. We're just in that area.
We need
Alright.
we need
Okay.
to talk
Alright.
about the family tree here.
This is
I don't
important.
know.
So Nero and Kyrie are a thing, right? And they're into each other.
Please tell me they're not related.
Okay, let me explain. So Credo, right, Kyrie's older brother, took Nero in as a child because they were orphaned,
So
and he
they're like
raised him as his
adopted.
older
Wait.
brother. He raised him as his older brother, and Kyrie's Credo's sister,
Yeah.
which
Yep.
means Kyrie is Nero's adopted sister here.
How
And they-
old was he when he was adopted?
Very young, a child. Nero was like 5. tops.
They're from the
I don't think Nero remembers.
So
his mom.
he is a sister fucker.
Was he like a foster child?
He
No,
is.
no, no,
Or
no.
like-
They took him in. Nero was when they adopted Nero. He was too young to
So
remember
you want
his
to keep
mom.
talking
He
about
doesn't
him?
remember his mom.
He's so brutal and chaotic.
Like, okay, that's the worst thing. Where like everything else, I'm like, oh yeah, Nero's alright. But the
Did you
sister
ever get to
fucker.
see any of it? Like, was he treated as a sibling, or was he like?
He is
this
a
is
sibling.
homeless boy
You are
that
trying.
You're
lives
trying.
with us?
So
He's trying.
hard to
Yeah.
save it.
Sister fucker.
I would try to save it too, but like there's a
Geneva,
point where you
I've
just
been-
have to not.
It's not it's pretty bad.
Believe
I
me,
thought we
with
did.
Henry
For sister.
focused on playing the game, I'm the closest thing we're gonna get to Nero damage control, and I think Nero's a sister fucker. Alright? It's there.
Why did they choose to have that? They could have been like
Japan.
Japan.
Okay, DB,
I know.
would you agree with me when I say Nero is the most Japanese
Yes.
character?
Yes.
More
Because
than
that's-
Virgil.
because
More
people-
than the guy with the
Yeah,
katana.
well, no, they love the idea of like that dude is
The
so,
childhood
so
friend.
much
Is that why
anime.
they're not-
Is actually your sister.
Is that why they're not like
Oh,
dating? It's just like flirting with each other with like, here I
No,
got you a
they're-
gift,
they're
but like,
dating.
They're dating.
They're dating.
No, they're dating.
Come on.
Japan,
God.
the promised land.
does the brother know, or is it like a secret relationship?
Credo,
I don't know.
And we're okay. This is the problem, and we're gonna get to this. I wanna stress something very important
We're
here.
getting to the scene, by the way.
This
Oh,
game, well, this isn't the problem. It's what comes later.
Yeah.
This game was supposed to have 4 years of development. They cut it down to 2,
Oof.
You'll see.
and you're gonna see it a lot.
What does that mean?
You're gonna.
You're gonna
Don't
see
worry,
the-
you'll
see.
know.
You shall see.
And some of us will be more vocal about it than others.
Who's that?
It's like no textures and T poses.
You taunt, you clip out a world.
Oh.
You just died.
We're talking
When
characterization.
was this game made?
2008.
Yeah, 2008.
Yeah, early Xbox 360.
And then the
It doesn't
reason.
look that
No, it looks
Very
good.
early Xbox 360.
Yeah, it looks
For
good.
a game of that year, yeah.
And then also this is a special edition, to be fair. So it's a.
Yeah, they did have a
But
little
even
bit
like
of that.
even the original version
It's still fine.
still holds up okay. But that would cry
So
games in general.
new enemy, by the way.
These are the frosts. These enemies are actually,
Yeah, but you-
for me at least, these are one of the more fun enemies to fight.
So I
and
kind of
fight
have
these
a
dudes
world
lot.
question.
Okay.
So, are demons just super fucking common? Or is this like,
Oh, they,
Well,
they just start showing up. They just,
People,
can normal people see them?
yes, they very much can. Because Kyrie can see them, and she's very much a normal.
very Cerberus right there.
The thing about demons and showing up in the human world is they only really show up when people open up gates to them.
Oh, different grab, by the way. He throws them. He doesn't,
Okay,
like,
so it's like a every once in a while phenomenon.
Yeah, when some asshole decides he wants to summon some demons.
Okay, are people aware of these like fake
To a
demon
point.
gates, or are they just like, oh my god, aliens?
I think to a point. Okay, think about it like this, right? They worship the strongest demon who ever lived
I feel I
In
trick
this town.
myself.
No, that's fine.
Oh,
That's okay.
okay.
in Nero's hometown. So, like, they know.
Demons.
But are they worshiping
That's what I thought we
him
were going
as
for.
like,
We
oh,
can.
he thank you
Demons.
for
Yeah.
saving us from the
Yeah.
demons?
Yeah, it's thank you for saving us from the demons.
Okay.
The
So
demon
they're
one.
aware the demons are around.
Okay.
Now, DB mentioned there is a very different grab for Frosts. Henry,
he
if
spins
you
around.
mash the grab button after you grab them, you do more damage. And you mash it out.
Oh, this.
Yeah, you spin right around like a record player, like a record baby. There you go. Or you just chuck them like that. So you know.
Does a little more damage.
That was okay. So that was Caliber. I'm really happy you did that because he has basically a stinger in the air, which I do kind of wish Dante had something similar to that because that'd be kind of really cool looking. But he just goes he goes back to forward on his analog stick. He'll go flying forward with a big attack, and he keeps the air combo going.
Can I do it like that?
You just did it, but I think
I don't know
I
if
think
you
I
can
do
pull
it.
it. I think you have to be locked on.
you have to be locked onto something. All right, now this is very important because we have a lot of lore to discuss.
Well, we're gonna in a
Because
minute.
we already got Sister Fucker done.
Not
It
lore.
doesn't stop.
Now, the
No.
lore doesn't
The
come
ba-
right this second,
The-
No.
but it's gonna come. Don't worry.
Oh no.
It relates to this cutscene.
This scene is cool.
Wait,
This
Is that
what
lady?
is that?
Don't
That's,
worry.
that's not lady. That's not lady.
That is not lady.
Not at all.
It's fine.
It's Zuda Trap. Kind of. Close enough.
It's close enough.
I don't like it.
That's fair.
You'll like it.
I
You'll like it
You'll like
less.
it less.
I like these ragdoll guys.
Yeah, I like the Reapers more personally, but these are alright. These are a good second.
I think I'm with you on
Oh,
that.
I just really like patchwork things
That's fair.
and like weird, whatever.
That's fine. No,
I
you're
like
right.
these guys.
I'm not
They're
denying
rock
you.
solid
I am not
tonight.
denying you at all.
Ah,
Okay.
Japan.
Look at that.
Thanks, Japan.
Remember all those fan service shots of Lady?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Totally.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
do.
where's Devil May Cry Girl?
It would have been way
Where's
worse.
where's Devil May Cry Girl, right,
Is
Henry?
Lady even?
I do.
Is Lady even like an adult legally by
Japan,
33?
do you think Japan cares?
They do.
Shit, you're right.
They
Shit,
do
you're
not.
Do you
right.
think Japan cares? She looks like an adult. They'll treat her like an adult.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
It's
unfortunately.
snowing out.
And
Oh look, he helped her.
He shot the one dude that.
Oh look, sultry. Oh look, no, like this is
Yeah,
great. No,
Boing.
this is great. No, please look, this is really great.
I knew.
Wait. Gloria.
wink.
Wait.
Nice.
You're Nero.
Wait.
I've heard rumors.
Hasn't everyone?
Quite a few, in fact.
Oh, he's holding the hand like away.
So,
No, he's not. Never
what's
mind.
the deal? Where are they coming
I
from?
think that's why I didn't shake her
It's
hand though.
strange. No matter the number you kill, more will come.
Where is she
Wait,
putting that?
Where'd that
In
go? Hey.
and she noticed,
Ew,
and she's
women.
like,
You can see her
"Ooh."
fucking butt crack.
I'll join with the others. We'll take care of them.
Yep.
May the Savior be with you on your journey.
Nero's like, I guess I like that.
Okay then. Savior.
Yeah,
I
Right.
don't know how I
I
feel.
Who's
guess
the
by
savior?
definition that's hot.
Well,
Okay.
do we just want to start talking about
No.
the one?
We're gonna. I wanna. Before we start this, I wanna say the reason why we're explaining the entire plot of Devil May Cry 1. This mission might actually be, in my opinion,
The boring.
worst mission in the entire game. It's so
This is
boring.
worse than everything in DMC Fair.
Absolutely. I would agree. It is
All right.
definitely
Have fun.
my least favorite mission
Have fun.
in the whole game.
It's so fun.
So
Yeah.
one was normal.
Destroy.
2 was the really bad one, or 3?
Two was the really bad.
Oh,
3 is the one we
that's-
played.
okay, so
3 is the one we
Okay,
played.
yeah, that's right.
2
So-
is
I'll
the
kill you.
one that's
There's so much like
awful.
awkward things
Oh.
like that.
Abysmal.
I like that.
I
Um,
don't have it
it's
yet.
not-
Okay.
Okay, so while Henry is figuring out this mission,
Okay, I'm gonna help you out a lot. Cause I had to do this a bunch recently with both Virgil, Lady, and another character.
Mhm.
Okay.
Left. So you start.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guide him a little bit.
just
You
guide his
start.
hips.
I'll guide his hips, and then I'll make sure to cover up anything.
Yeah. So Devil May Cry 1 opens with Dante, who's a little older than he was in Devil May Cry 3, chilling in his home / place of business, Devil May Cry. And he gets approached
Yeah,
by
you're good,
this mysterious blonde woman who basically shows up, busts in, and tries to kill him. Tries to murder him with a motorcycle.
Oh, that's cool.
And then impales him with his own sword.
Tells him his own sword, yes.
Dante doesn't care. Gets up, and she's on the ground like, what?
He-
How are you so cool?
He shoots. Doesn't he shoot the motorcycle midair?
Yeah, he's like, a sword, huh? Time to go to work, girls. And like
And
the game goes into slow-mo.
And then it's just like
while
the
he
motorcycle's
shoots
flying.
them.
It's just like the motorcycle was now in 0 gravity as he starts shooting at it, and then
she-
it explodes.
Yep. And
That
she's like,
sounds cool.
he's so,
It was really bad. Though.
Nani?
he's so,
sounds like a
he's
cool
so
idea.
powerful.
Yeah, it was a cool idea.
It was cool at
They
the
should
time.
just like
It was
remake,
cool at the time.
They should remake the cutscene.
Devil May Cry 1 is the epitome of it was cool at the time.
Yep.
So, after this, she explains that,
Throw
oh
the
no,
sword.
it was all a
Oh, yeah,
test.
You know what?
It was,
Actually,
it's just
I
a
take
prank,
that
bro.
back. I saw the remake.
It was a test, you see. She explains her name is
But they
Trish.
remade
wait,
the
sorry.
actual
And-
game.
So here this stuff.
She wants to... She's recruiting Dante.
Person's name Trish. Blonde lady. Just want to say that again. Sorry.
I'm gonna show the picture, actually. Just
Wait,
so-
so Trish and the lady are the same thing?
No, Trish is the blonde. Trish is a blonde girl
Oh,
who
okay.
shows
When I
up.
say the lady, I don't mean the actual.
Who shows
yeah.
up, tries to kick Dante's ass, and then gets fucked for it, and realizes he's powerful. So it's all a test, and Trish explains that there's this powerful demon named Mundus.
Oh,
Who you
where
might
we
remember-
see in the like end of 3.
Yes.
Yeah, the big 3 glowing red eyes, that was him, who is responsible for killing Dante's mom. And he is on this place called Malay Island.
Mundus is a funny name.
It is a funny name.
It is a funny name. So,
Maybe that's why he is just angry all the time.
You might be surprised with how he looks. He looks. I would be angry too.
I would
Fair
be
enough.
angry all the time if I was him.
Alex, we know a kid named Asparagus.
Yeah, so I
What?
feel there's someone named Asparagus.
What?
okay, so just for a
Anyways,
visual
Trish-
aid here, this is Trish
Oh,
This is the
wasn't
blonde
she
girl.
in the opening?
for this game.
She's in the
Yeah.
opening.
Yeah, that's her. And so Trish and Dante go to Malay Island to investigate. A lot of boss
Anyone
fights that
plastic
don't
human
actually
thing.
matter to the plot happen.
Yeah, a lot of boss fights.
A lot of the game doesn't have much
So
story.
1 is in between
3
3
and
and
4.
3 and 4. Okay.
So he does the one thing of note, boss fight wise, is Dante encounters this man, this demon in a suit of black armor called Nello Angelo. And the first time he fights Nello Angelo's gaining the upper hand and things are going poorly until Nello Angelo sees Dante's pendant. Oh my god. So when that happens, enemies respawn.
Yep, you have
Yes,
to
do
do
all
that's your
over again.
punishment.
I know.
Don't mess up.
I hate this one.
So Nello
remember
Angelo
this.
sees Dante's pendant, the one that he had from the end of Devil May Cry 3.
His what now?
His pendant?
The-
Like
Remember
the
his name's
necklace he
Juan?
had?
Yeah.
I thought you said tendon. I was like,
Oh, that
He's
pendant
stealing-
is so familiar.
But you go.
stealing body parts, eh?
But
There's a
Nello
market for
Angelo,
that.
this Black Knight, he sees Dante's pendant, and he's like, he recognizes it, and he freaks out, and he just goes away. So, Dante fights him 2 more times. And the final time he fights Nello Angelo takes off the helmet, and it's Virgil.
What he doesn't, but no, it's what they have. So this game was made before DMC3 was even considered, obviously. It doesn't play like Virgil. He is 2 heads taller than Dante. He has a sword
A big, heavy greatsword.
and full armor. He is nothing like DMC Virgil, and he doesn't talk.
Okay.
So
but
he looks like him from the head.
Yeah, not.
But that's-
his neck is really gross. By
That's
the way,
fucking
in
disgusting.
3, at the end of 3, you see he's
I'll
gonna
just show you
fight
sometimes. His
one.
neck's
Yes.
So he gets his armor and pretends to be him.
No. He gets possessed by Mundus
Ah.
and mind controlled. But when
He
he
lost.
sees that pendant, he recognizes it,
Oh, snaps out.
and he's conflicted. So Dante finally beats him that third time, and he clutches his head in pain, and he screams, and he, as far as we know, explodes. As far as we know. So,
Wait, so we
that's the
sure
end.
he's alive?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
So that
Do it very
happens.
I was gonna die.
Trish.
I had it?
Trish.
Sorry.
Who? Okay, so this Nero Angelo fight, that third one, happens when you're like 70% of the way through the game.
Yeah.
And nothing of value has happened in the plot up to that point.
Well,
Trish shows up.
may I talk for 1 second?
Okay, yeah.
Just want to mention, Dante proceeds to fight a spider and a bird.
Yeah.
And he rode a pirate ship.
They don't really matter.
That's it.
But they're there. Trish shows up maybe twice, like, in the game, up until after that Virgil fight, just to be cryptic and weird, and they don't really say anything of value. But finally, Trish is revealed to have been working for Mundus the entire time, and she was there to lure Dante into a trap. So Trish reveals she was a traitor, and helps this other shitty boss try and kill Dante by shooting lightning at the thing.
Did you mention already what Trish is?
Yeah. Well, no, we're getting there.
Okay, sorry.
What the point is.
Yeah.
Because that comes
Yeah,
right after.
That's true.
So that fails, and Trish is like, oh, he's so powerful, he beat the dude. And they fuck up the cave they're fighting in, to the point where boulders start falling from the sky.
Please listen to this.
And then a boulder comes in, and it's gonna hit Trish, and she's on the ground like, oh, I can't dodge this boulder, even though I'm a demon.
Even though I shot lightning 2 seconds ago, but I'm just
I can't
a
dodge
frail,
a rock.
frail woman.
Yeah. Japan.
Yeah.
So Dante saves her, and she's like, Dante, why did you save my life? And Dante starts walking away, and he's facing away from Trish, and he goes, sorry, I'm gonna stand up for this part. He goes, because you look like my mother.
Oh my god.
And then
Wait.
Trish is like, she starts taking a step forward, and she's like,
No.
it gets better.
No.
Trish,
Anyways.
Dante's got his back turned to Trish at this point. Trish takes one step forward and goes, Dante! And he immediately wheels back around with his gun out and goes, stay back, you devil!
By the way, I want to stress, slobber comes out of his mouth. It is so funny, slobber comes out.
The
It
voice
makes-
acting, bad.
Okay, Ruben Langdon, the guy who's voiced of Dante in 3 and 4, he is not the voice actor of 1 and 2. So the voice actor, you did your best, I guess. I hope so. But
Man,
oh
Ruben
man,
Langdon.
that line.
Man, Ruben Langdon's great. Don't you love Ruben
So
Langdon?
so thankful for Ruben after that line. Keep going though, sorry.
So no, because we need that.
Yeah.
They need to know.
Maybe like a zombie.
He's sloppy.
Yeah.
So
slobbing.
he's like, the next time
so
we
mad.
meet, we're enemies. And then Trish gets all sad.
Thank you.
And Mundus is like, you failed
Wait,
me,
what is
Trish,
this?
which means
Okay,
you
it's
paid
just
the
there.
price. So Dante has like one more mission after that.
Wait, no, it's
And
not.
he
Is
gets.
that something?
That's right.
Trish.
Please don't go back. Wait, don't go back. What are you doing?
What is this?
That's the way you
That's
came.
right.
That's where you came.
That's not what I grabbed.
You can
Just-
grab
just
it, but
go
you
through
weren't
the door.
grabbing it.
Okay.
You weren't.
Okay.
Anyway,
Sorry.
so couple missions pass, and Trish is basically being crucified
Yes.
at this
In a
point.
church. Dante
In a church.
walks into a big white church.
Yes, yes.
Yay.
And so Mundus shows up in a statue and basically uses Trish, who again is a random demon he made look like Dante's dead mom, to fuck with him. And he's like, oh, I bet you won't do this when Trish could die. And so Dante's just dodging, trying not to do anything so Trish doesn't die. And so Trish sacrifices herself so that Dante can actually fight Mundus and doesn't have to worry about holding back. And he fights him off for a second, and Mundus is like, oh, and he goes away.
You're stronger than your dad.
By the way, one thing I totally forgot to mention, and this is huge, because this actually matters for 5. This is one of the few things that matters for 5 in DMC 1. Dante and Virgil, like, okay, so when he beats Nello Angelo that third time, he takes Virgil's amulet with him.
Yep.
And he combines those amulets with the Force Edge sword that Virgil grabbed in the end of 3 and was fighting Dante with. And with the 2 pendants united together and Force Edge, they all combine to make Sparda, this weapon named after their dad, which is this legendary, badass, god-killing weapon arguably the strongest sword in the game lore-wise, and it can turn into a scythe, and it can do all this crazy stuff. So he has that weapon, right? Trish dies, and Dante's holding her in his arms, and he's like, I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light.
It cracks like that by it echoes. So that's where the one I showed you guys up. I should have filled your dark void with worm.
We need to
Honestly,
show
worms
them
would have been
the
cooler.
actual clip
Okay,
after this.
I'll show you the worm one. It's really
The
funny.
worm
Oh,
is really
God.
funny.
Alright.
Really good.
I'm scared but excited.
Your dark soul with
You're
So
saying
here's
that's
the
right.
real fuckery, right?
Okay.
Oh
He
boy.
has that sword. The sword him and his brother fought to be able to create that took both of their pendants. The last
That's a
memento
start.
he has of his brother, right?
I can do it for you.
And so
No.
Trish's dead body is
I
there.
don't want it.
And
you
he
don't want it?
puts the Sparda sword on top of her corpse and goes, now my family can all be laid to rest together.
By your-
Because
oh, sorry.
Virgil's pendant's gone. Because that's Virgil's pendant.
Yeah.
That's the Sparda sword, which
His
is the
dad.
one his dad used. And then a chick who looks like his mom
It
did.
is not his mom. It is a demon made to look like his mom.
Now they're all buried together, he says. And he just leaves the legendary weapon. That was
And
the
his
whole
brother's
crux
pendant.
of the fight. That was the whole crux of the final battle of the DMC3.
Yes.
Um,
And he left it there with a demon that betrayed him and just couldn't look like his mom.
yes, exactly.
And it was blowing, and now the island was collapsing on itself.
So this happened in the first game?
Yes. Again, they didn't know about 3, obviously. 3 doesn't count until another 4 years after this.
Because it was a different guy.
Yeah.
Hideki Kamiya made Devil May Cry 1, and after he didn't make any of the other Devil May Cry games, and after a while he went on to found his own studio called Platinum Games, which are responsible for games like Bayonetta, Metal Gear Rising, and other games. Vanquish was made by Kamiya's studio, Platinum Games. You remember Vanquish?
Sort of.
Close enough. But anyway, so then he goes off to kick Mundus's ass. He kicks Mundus's ass, and then he kicks his ass a second time because Mundus isn't done yet.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Trish shows up because I guess the Sparda sword. Do you remember what the excuse was? Why
No,
Trish came
Sparta
back?
was,
Was it the Sparda sword?
it was a Sparta sword, and then it was like devil's something. It
That's
was,
bullshit,
It was,
yeah.
it was like devils never stop. Or
It was some bullshit
It
like
wasn't
that.
devils never cry, but it was some shit like devils never stop trying or something like that.
Oh my god, yeah.
Devils never give up.
Yeah, pretty much. It was some shit like that.
So they beat him finally.
Okay. I'm sorry, man. Go ahead for quickly.
Yeah, go for a thing. Fill in the gap.
Jackpot is said because Trish goes, "Say the line, Dante."
Basically.
It's almost to the word T.
Looks like we have a winner.
Low High Kang asks, "Do you know how to eat exact?" And I don't know who that is, but yes, he knows how to. He just did it right there.
But see, the thing is, there's a difference between knowing and doing.
It's
So-
it's tough for me.
Yeah, it's tough for me too.
But back to the point. So Trish goes, "Say the line, Dante," and passes Dante a gun, one of his guns, and he goes,
Does she pass him the
Jackpot.
gun, or does she just like buff the weapon? Like her
no,
like
she buffs the
shit?
weapon to pass it to him because he drops
Oh, yeah,
it.
okay.
So he
Thank
goes,
you.
"Say the line, Dante," basically, and Dante goes, "Jackpot," and then shoots and kills Mundus. Because Mundus came back, he wasn't actually dead, just like Trish, haha. And then,
So they try to escape the island. They get on a
Thank
plane
God.
because Dante's a pilot.
oh yeah, Dante can fly
He
plane.
can fly a plane.
That's fair. This is Dante we're
And
talking
they,
about.
okay, so right there, that was the EX act.
Yeah.
How?
Too bad you whiffed the hit, but you
I
got
wasn't
it.
even
Oh,
trying.
well, it was good though.
Yeah. So anyway,
Oh.
he gets on the plane, they fly away, and Trish delivers the line, "The sky, it's so blue. I've never seen it like this before."
Oh my god.
And then Dante's like, "The sky is fair. It hangs over everyone the same. No one's different."
No, we're all free, and the sky, we're all same to the sky, or some bullshit like that. We're all equal. We're all equal
We're
to
all
the
to
sky.
no different.
Yeah, we're all no different to that side. We're all equal here.
What?
So,
What?
all racism, all like wars, we're all the same.
Under the sky.
Under the sky. The sky.
Disregard the fact that the sky is over fucking everything.
The,
Also, but
the sky sees
looks
no color.
different Depending on what.
The sky sees no color.
Don't worry about
What part of the equator you lay on?
the delay combo also has a nice thing with the series. Teaches player not to bend and mash.
This is very true.
That is very true. Aloha King. I want to say King. But,
Everyone's got at least
he's
a
talking
couple.
about he's talking about combos.
The delay combos especially. And in a lot of cases, I end up liking, even not necessarily from a practicality perspective, but just from
But,
Cut some
moveset
time.
perspective. They just look cool. They look cooler a lot of the time than the standard.
But, yeah. Well, we'll talk more after this cutscene.
Didn't figure this guy for a bookworm.
Oh yeah.
Hey, it's the lovable Shovel Knight.
That's one way to get yourself shot. So, you after this guy too, or just here to catch some demons?
I do love the fact that he's still conscious about that demon arm. He's almost ashamed of it, isn't he?
Silent type, huh? Now that's annoying.
That's good. This is good.
Friendly banter.
Oh, caught it with the book.
See, that's a
The
cool move.
phone.
That's a pretty cool move.
He's quite posh.
Rawr. So, fun fact, I found out that is literally a sound effect, as a sound clip from, that's Nello Angelo's sound clip.
Oh,
Okay,
that's perfect
so-
sense, actually.
Okay.
When you consider what these enemies are based off of,
So remember when we were just talking about Nello Angelo, who was Virgil in a giant suit of armor? These are they were-
Bianco Angelos.
Yeah, so
These are the white, pure version.
so they're just a suit. They're just a suit full of demon energy.
They
feel it.
basically, the Order of the Sword, which is the name of that order, Nero works for, Credo works for.
He
all
works
of
for
them.
these people.
Yeah. They basically reverse engineered a lot of Nello Angelo stuff. I think in the lore they actually say they managed to get fragments of the armor
Yeah, they said that.
after that explosion. Yeah. So that's where they come from.
And then also, when their theme starts playing, like when it was like the guy was walking in the fucking, the orchestra starts going in, the organ, that's part of Nello Angelo's theme, actually playing with a remix. of it.
Ultraviolet gas.
So it's from DMC 1. So that's a bit important. But
It's also interesting because that theme's coming back if you get the deluxe edition of Devil May Cry 5.
yeah.
Because you get a couple of older songs in there. So that's his Bianco
Grab.
Angelo specific grab.
You want to do it again? So you stab him, and you freeze it.
If I'm not mistaken, you can actually mash the one out too, I think, and keep
you can mash it out more.
jabbing it in.
But look, it's empty. Like Nero's heart.
Oh. No, but Kyrie's there.
It's yeah, I know what I said.
Yeah,
He's heartless.
fair enough.
Because she's an empty character.
He's heartless.
You
though.
got me there.
Possess you with an armor.
Hi, 3 viewers.
That's not a good sign.
Not
Dang,
good
all
son.
3 of them. Hello.
There we
Oh,
go.
look, item.
Now, unlike the last item Nero got from one of these containment devices, which let him grab things, this one isn't technically a move.
Yeah, I don't think he gets any more move ones anymore. No, it's just
No.
it's all map stuff.
Yeah, so that he can actually traverse the level.
Yeah.
Now, that's one of the things I'm really glad they're rectifying for 5. Anima Mercury. This essentially lets him use... You might have seen those spinning tops in the level before, and you're going to see him
you'll see.
interact them later. But
S-A.
You've been
C.
getting
Sack.
That.
if it wasn't for
Sack.
the orbs...
Oh.
Oh, you still got an A.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
No, S&A is always almost an A.
Orbs found is always the problem, it feels like, where you can run through a mission fairly quickly and you can do well combo
We had 3 viewers and then we all left at once. That's awesome.
Wow. They're like, hey guys, can we leave?
Alright, well, I'm going to say it again. That it's, Henry here, our representative Nero. You put in the work right now. Keep going.
I'm
Put
trying
in the
my
work.
best.
Cold-blooded.
Like me.
Oh yeah, that's what I think of when I think of cool. So here it is right here.
Yeah.
Spinny tops.
Do you like Beyblades? You should.
Hey, for any of you wondering, you should
Oh,
watch
boy.
Beyblade Burst.
I
You should
knew
watch.
it.
Go on Netflix right
Here
now.
comes the ad.
Yeah.
I'll share my Netflix account with them.
You know what? No, do it. Do it has to be done.
I avoided
Oh, yeah, I
all
hit
of
it
my
first.
responsibilities.
yeah,
to
I
watch
forgot.
it on
Okay.
there.
Just to save you time.
So you rev it up by mailing it, and then you can actually launch it with your grab. And that's how you get through a bunch of these different doors. So now we're backtracking through the mission we just did for a little bit.
Oh, by the way,
Opening up doors.
I wasn't in the room when it happened. Remember that drop kick that Nero does against Dante? Like he just drop kicked him right in Dante's face.
Yeah.
If anyone else remember that, Nero drop kicking Dante.
Mm-hmm.
That's an actual move you can do by just running and pressing time. And it's an attack move.
But you gotta like actually get into a dead sprint.
Yeah. But I might as well mention it now. That is there. It's super good.
Now there is one opportunity that you will have, and I remember more or less when it's coming, so I can warn you, Henry. But there's one place you really want to at least try it. You might eat shit for it, but if you can get it to work,
It make it look like a cool
it's
guy.
gonna be worth it.
The big cool guy. But that's the whole plot of DMC 1, by the way.
That was a big strong boy.
Like, in case you now, for those of you who are wondering, Noah,
He also had a lot
why
of
did it sound like it took you 5 minutes to go through the entirety of the game? Why did it sound like you described maybe 5 cutscenes worth of dialogue?
That's all.
That's because I did, and because that's all there really is.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. The only things you really need to know for Devil May Cry 5 are Virgil got corrupted by Mundus and then got decorrupted. Trish exists and looks like Dante's mom. And Dante has the Sparda sword, but he gave it to Trish.
Alright,
Trish still used that Sparda sword. Oh my god. Wait, the blitzes start here?
Right, it's on hard.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so this enemy is an asshole.
Have
and
fun.
It's probably the biggest shit heel in the entire game.
I have more trouble with this guy than with some bosses.
I agree. I'm the same. The blitz
You
essentially.
can't hit him. You can't hit him.
melee. You
Wow.
just shoot him. Just shoot him. Just shoot him.
Oh,
and I would suggest
I
go to
remember
charge
now.
shot 3. Get to charge
Alright.
shot 3 and fire a charge shot 3 at him. The blitz, as you may have noticed, has a lightning aura surrounding it right now. While that aura is active, you can't do damage to him with your melee weapons. It will bounce off and ruin your style meter and damage you a little. So what you have to do is wear down his armor.
Wait, what?
Okay, if you roll.
What do you mean what?
Okay, if you roll and you try and release at the same time, you're gonna lose your charge.
That's what happened. That's why I was like, what?
You need to be. There's only a select few
No,
moves.
oh,
There's only a
man.
select few moves you
it's
can
okay.
cancel out
Oh,
of.
you would have. Okay.
It doesn't really matter because he doesn't matter to me, but
There's a
don't
select few moves you can cancel out.
Oh,
of
use
fire
the
down.
item though, Henry.
Use
the
the item.
though.
that's
You
not
just-
an item to
that,
me.
That isn't.
That is an item.
It's literally under items.
Dude, you
I
can
don't
buy
care
it in the
about
shop. Henry, you can
Henry-
purchase
It's just legends.
It was in my inventory.
Henry decides when he wants to use them, what are items or not items.
It was in my
I'm
inventory.
an item to Henry.
There we go.
I'll show you an item.
Here's why this game is Legend of Zelda. You have an item that revives you. There are enemies that are electric, and if you hit them, you take damage.
Can you do me a favor right here?
And
Just back
you have
back
a
away.
character with a sword.
Get
And
in the
that's
run.
why you're playing
Just drop kick
Legend
it.
of Zelda.
Just press off. Press the share button. You can use the other thumb.
That's what I'm doing.
It's
I
okay.
have to line it up. It doesn't do anything.
You missed.
Does it actually
Yes.
work?
Yes,
Okay.
I did it earlier. There you go. Just want to shut off. It does a lot.
There's one more opportunity. we
It's
might
only
get.
fully res. When you just one drop kick, fully res. I just want to show that off.
There's one other
Be stylish.
There's one other avenue where you can get it. You get it. You might, and if you fuck it up there, that's fine.
Well, I'll blame you.
But
Sounds right.
it's cool.
We have not said anything except for items when we said use the item when you harassed me about for 3 streams.
It was a necessary thing, though.
It wasn't necessary because you did it without them.
It was necessary because this is the pro DMC player right here. Here it is.
Alright, so those blitzes, lightning enemies.
Those are some bold words, Henry.
So about the light, I'm
talking
gonna
about him,
try
not
and
me.
save.
Oh,
okay.
oh,
I was
wow.
gonna be like, I'm gonna save Henry.
I'm not a
before I
pro.
get
No, he
to
saved himself. No, wow. Thank, wow,
Okay.
really good? You think that?
Yes.
Oh, it's on stream now. Cool.
I think he's just saying that to save his butt.
Yeah.
I'm not, though, because
I
if I
agree.
was saying that, I would have been like, I'm the pro person, but I'm not.
I don't know. He generally amps himself up. He generally does. I'll give him that one. When I think of Henry,
I would
think
make
of
it direct.
Yeah, I'll give him that. What were you gonna say though?
No, I was gonna save Henry by talking
Oh,
about
this
the
is how it goes. I know
blitzes.
what to do now.
Because they're assholes.
Oh, is this a favorite?
Alright,
Yeah.
come on, you.
Yeah,
That
follow
thing can do damage to it, actually.
Come on.
That thing can damage it.
Yeah,
But I think you
much
still have to
damage?
get. I think you still want to get the barrier down.
Alright. Where is it?
Until then, this thing zaps around a lot.
Oh, I thought he
dashes
laughed for
around
a sec.
the screen. And once you get Charge Shot 3, once you
it's not
wear
gonna
out
get
his
it. We're not gonna get it
armor,
in time before you run.
he gets tired out for a minute, and that's
Oh,
the
I'm wrong.
opportunity to wail on him.
I'm wrong.
No, this thing is so erratic in
Yeah.
terms of what it does, and that's what makes it so scary, is you can't really predict what it's going to do at any given point. Sometimes it will look like it's doing a move and then stop to fake you out. so that it can immediely go into a different.
This is what I would legitimately, Christ, say a mini boss
Yes.
without a health bar.
I wouldn't even go. I wouldn't even say
Yeah.
that. I would say it's a boss. I would say it's a boss.
You can grab it if you want.
It's more dangerous than
I
something.
think it does a lot of damage.
Yeah. But the range punch rush, it is insane. So this
I'm
is
just
your
killing
only
him.
opportunity
I'm not dealing with him.
when when he's low like that, when he has no
Nuda
aura,
means useless.
that is your only opportunity to actually do damage to this guy.
So
you gotta make it
the
count
main
when you
the
can.
main villain.
No!
Oh, yeah, that's a suicide
So
bomb.
here it is.
Run.
Wait, back up. It's not a suicide bomb yet. But what's
Okay.
the thing with this guy is now that he's in his red phase, shit.
Well,
No, it's not gonna kill, but it's gonna do a lot.
Dang.
Okay.
Yeah.
When he's in his red mode,
he's crunchy.
after you do enough damage, it goes into a desperation mode
Yep.
where it gets way faster. All its attacks do way more damage, and the move he
To the
landed
right,
on
to the right.
Henry.
No, backwards.
This way? Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
The move he landed on Henry can kill.
Yep.
If you're at half health, you're dead.
Yeah, no, Henry was at most health there, so good job.
Mhm. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Maul's complimented me, so, I kind of obligated now. But, what I was saying to Alex is that in JoJo, Aura means take this, and Muda means useless, so it's when the two stands that they both punch, and they both scream Aura or Muda, they clash, and it's just a mesh of one guy screaming Aura, one guy screaming Muda, and it's one of the best scenes of JoJo. Because it's just two ghosts punching each other repeatedly.
Useless to take this.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun though.
It is fun.
It's
Okay.
very
The
fun.
whole anime is a lot of fun.
Yeah. One day.
I will.
I'll sit you down.
I will.
Now you go back to the right.
Does Ore mean anything?
Alright.
Oh,
No.
Ore. No, it does, it does.
Oh no, I just don't know. I was about to say I don't know it.
If you would have asked me this literally any other day of the week, I could tell you.
okay.
He's feeling more Japanese.
Yeah, when I'm at the peak of my weeaboo power here.
You gotta
So Henry-
go
Hen-
final form.
Yeah, Henry can't talk right now, so
No.
so he can't be a weeaboo. It's really a shame.
Too bad.
Yeah, so sad. To the right.
Can I not just use
I
one of
could
these?
write it.
No, you have to get two of them in there.
Ooh, I want to use it. Alright.
Oh, are you?
To the left.
Yeah.
I'm doing it. So I now it's
Just go in
bothering
there,
me,
please.
so I'm
Just
like,
check.
what the
Just check for
fuck
myself.
happened?
Am I saying? Or not? You can just ignore
Yeah,
me.
you can't go in there yet. You gotta open
I
it.
can
Yeah, you do order
plug
from
in
that
closer
side.
to-
Okay, I get it now.
Right.
Dining room.
It's about like saying yourself basically.
Right. We're back.
What
we're back
it
on
is
track. So no, I'm
it's
got.
the impolite way of saying myself basically. We're talking about yourself.
Oh, impolite way. Interesting.
Because there's proper formal ways, there's
Yeah, you-
formal ways, and there's informal ways.
It's like calling
I
yourself
get it.
like.
Roblox knows.
I don't know if we have an equivalent though.
No.
For yourself, I think it's more like formal versus informal.
No, it's
But
like
even
calling
that's like-
yourself like Henry Chang in like.
What?
I think it's probably much safer to say there's
Can we
not,
can we drop this so we don't like get
I'm,
fucking
I'm,
blown up?
I'm quite positive it's like that's just a Japanese thing. I don't think there's a good equivalent.
I just don't
for
want us to look super stupid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure it's not.
Because we're not Japanese, unless some of us want to believe that.
But no one here is.
The only thing I can think of to say about that is America doesn't even the whole English language doesn't seem to have any sort of equivalent for that because I can only think of I.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
that's the thing.
That's the only thing we have.
Well, it's like the whole thing I've mentioned this a bunch, where it's like Yakuza members, or even okay, this one's for other people, a lot of people actually. The Bakugo's VA in the sub of My Hero Academia, where it's the
He gets really guttural.
you can't that's just something Japanese VAs can do, or just most we can't do that.
It's
with
one of
our,
those things where it's like languages are different.
Yeah, languages are
Yeah.
different, and so dialects, and just you
That-
sound more punkish and very scary.
By definition,
So you just
because of the way languages are structured, there's things
Yeah.
native speakers can
that's
do
right.
that we can't in their tongue. And obviously that extends to Japanese people can't do some things we can do. like-
the whole LNR thing.
Yeah.
pretty much.
How do they
Well,
say
that thing can actually, you can work on that with like some Japanese people can totally do that with time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's,
but
you could
it's
do you
not
can make the same
something
argument
that have
about
to be there.
Americans,
Yeah.
the guttural thing.
Hey, secret mission.
Oh, yay.
Now my concern is, did we miss a secret mission at some point?
I'm sure.
Probably. Alright, let's go in.
Because there has to be one each mission. At least up to this point, I would have assumed.
No,
No?
2. No, it's 2.
Wow.
Oh, well, we're...
No, it's because there's like 3 in one
Maybe
of
they're
them.
Buster.
I remember. It's like really bullshit.
Which
So,
one's Buster?
That's
That's
just
your
grab.
Oh, that's it?
He's got to do grab 3 times in the air.
5.
Okay.
5, sorry, 5.
But yeah,
That's not too bad. Yet.
It's possible.
that's cool. You have enemy step now too, which means you can like bounce off the dudes.
So it shoots you up a little bit.
That's one.
Yep.
Oh, dang it. Hang on, let me just do this. This is easier.
And then
And he's gonna keep snatching.
and immediately jump to your next one. Then yep,
Oh, I gotta keep it going.
Yeah.
yep.
Okay, that's
Before you touch the ground. Yep, yep, yep. One more.
Oh, he blocked it.
Oh, that bastard.
I hate you.
I hate you.
It's so weird. I can't remember the last time I saw the block.
Oh, the blue ones can block it because they're a stronger version, just like how the red guys were.
What an asshole.
Yeah, what an asshole.
There you go.
Okay.
That is a generous hitbox
And
here.
5.
Beautiful.
Yay.
Yeah, he has snatched it. Hey, I forgot that one. Thank you.
Yay.
So there's one.
1 for me.
Only yellow too. That's greater.
Hey.
Hey, more health now.
Even better.
No, I don't want to know it's complaint,
That's fair.
especially to our one viewer.
Alright, out of here.
Out of here.
Thanks, viewer number 1. We love you.
Don't make us viewers none.
What?
Don't make us viewers none. I'm just trying to rhyme, alright?
Gotta do it with confidence.
Yeah.
You should have just gone for it.
When you think of DB, you think of pure confidence.
Oh yeah. Fair enough.
Oh,
I'm
Oh,
confident about the
nice.
things I like.
Look at this guy.
Oh yeah, Mole Man.
Mole Man? That's cute. Oh shit,
No,
he is a
leave
mole.
me. Leave me alone. Okay, thank you. There we go.
Man,
That's a cool.
Sonic has seen better days.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
The grab on the ground with him is actually really cool looking too. But obviously I'm not asking for it. But you'll see he's got a good guy, I think.
He's asking for it. He wants it.
Yeah, you might have an opportunity to go for that if you wanna.
Basically what you do is you knock to the ground and you just go. You just get a nice kick on the ground. He's like trash.
Give him the boot.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, you kick him like a bottle. So it's a nice grab.
Nero is so informal and brutal with his method of fighting. He's very messy. He's very much a street brawler
Yep.
compared to.
And you think I would like those, but I think it's because it's just Dante has so much style. Losing.
I
That was a
think
nice.
it
That was
might
a nice.
actually be this version. I think you might actually like it more in 5.
Yeah, I like it more
I
in
think
5, but I won't switch from Dante. Like, I already see what Nero can do. It's not. No Dante.
It's no Dante.
But then see, you have nice little kick.
Dang
there.
it, man.
They are
Where's that
definitely
coming
adding
from?
something.
Anyways, all your health.
Hey, thanks.
They're very generous in 4 with health and pickups. I've noticed, by the way.
Yeah.
Considering, because I played through 4 very recently with Virgil and a set of other characters, Trish and Lady. Because you can play this game with 3 different sets of characters.
That's the thing
Well,
about
first 5
special
level.
edition.
Yeah, you have 5 characters to play from.
Whereas the base version only had Dante and Nero.
Yeah.
The special edition adds Virgil. And then Trish and Lady are together in one campaign.
Yeah.
And you'll alternate between them.
No, sorry. Oh, thank you. But they're very nice to you with health in this. Where most enemies, at least one enemy per room will drop some green orbs. So
That does change when you hit Bloody Palace.
yeah,
But that's for later.
Gorbs. Shit, I'm so sorry. I said it wrong. Gorbs.
So yeah,
no,
this is
it'd be Gorbs because there's Gorbs, which are the yellow ones.
Oh,
Oh, that's
shit.
what I said.
No,
But no, we're
don't do
talking
that.
about green
That's not what I
orbs.
wanted.
Yeah,
So,
Gorbs.
oh, you said
I know,
Gorbs.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you
sorry.
didn't say Gorbs. I'm sorry. I'm really fucking it up with my terminology today.
now here
It's okay.
comes the problem
Misgendered it.
with Devil May.
Misgendered
This
disorder.
specific stage. This is the whole stage
worry,
here.
So this is the whole stage where you
He's
see.
grabbing the thing and launching it forward.
Yep. You hit
And
and you push.
you'll break a door down.
So interesting.
You go through the door, and that's it.
Hit.
So this is. I hope you enjoy watching Henry smack this thing around
No,
because
don't put it in there yet. Don't put it.
You're gonna need it
Oh,
for
you're
long.
right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just want to remind you now because I remember doing that and it fucking sucks.
I hope you enjoy watching Henry
No,
smack
back,
the
back.
Beyblade into a door.
It's up there.
How?
Also,
It bounced
aiming is
on the
hard.
wall.
Also, the aim is kind of fucky because of like the ricochet.
Oh god damn it!
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, no, it just takes a minute.
Fucking
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So it has to be like, oh, are you sure you want to move this?
This is some bullshit. Yeah.
Are you sure?
So things like this are probably Devil May Cry. This is one of Devil May Cry
Really?
4's greatest failings, in my opinion. Is that the mission design just isn't that fun.
No.
They
the
try and do
combat
puzzles,
is.
but they're not exciting.
Remember when you had to push a block with Dante?
Yes.
You will in a bit.
This game
You
has
will in about
nothing on
10
Mary Kate
missions.
and Ashley's Pocket Planner.
So you want to talk about that? How many times you saw that copy?
Okay, so I went to my favorite video game store recently, Cybertron in Winter Park, and there just to keep this short, there were about 10 copies of different Mary Kate and Ashley games, and almost all of them were Mary Kate and Ashley's Pocket Planner on Game Boy.
Pocket what?
Does that say
Sorry?
the game is bad that nobody wants it?
We don't
or
know.
that it's really popular.
Well, let me just say the game is about $2.
Okay.
Oh.
The GBA.
Sorry.
Not even GBA, just Game Boy.
I think, yeah.
Wow.
Like the OG Game Boy.
That is very different. Alright. What's the genre of that game?
Is it a
Pocket
mystery?
Planner. It's a pocket planner.
What's
That's
that?
it.
I don't know what that is.
Wait,
I'm
like,
not-
like
I
a
don't know.
schedule
I don't know.
on your Game Boy?
Is
We
anybody
didn't play it.
is anybody old enough to know what a Palm Pilot is?
A Palm Pilot?
I might if you describe it, but
It's
Yeah. Alright,
it's like the predecessor to a smartphone. It's like smartphone without the smart
not a BlackBerry though.
and
Without
without
a
the phone.
BlackBerry.
Yeah.
Mary Kate and Ashley.
Just hit it light. Just hit it light.
It's like, you know what a planner is, right?
Yes. Yes.
It's like that basically. You write down names and stuff. From what I understand, I didn't look too much into it because why would I?
fair.
What do you mean? Why wouldn't you? I'm sure this one viewer is so interested.
One viewer.
Yeah,
How
they're still here, so they're clearly they're interested.
Oh boy.
Wait, Pocket?
Pockets.
Just talking.
Just
I'm
yeah.
trying to kill this guy.
Don't worry about
as
it.
you hit the.
Don't worry about it. Yep. There you
Yeah,
go.
See?
he's dead now.
Perfect.
That's what I wanted.
See, where's one son?
Yeah.
They are
That is
very
literally-
devastating to the enemies too.
All right, and then heal.
So many copies of different Mary Kate and Ashley games.
Yeah, this is a good transition.
Yay.
Alright,
Cutscene.
description.
Stop,
Oh,
stop.
okay, hold on. I'll say that after.
Oh,
then.
it's time.
Don't worry.
The time is now.
My time is now.
Have you come?
Come grab you.
God damn it.
Yeah, that's the one.
Do we have to have a Kingdom Hearts reference every stream?
Darkness.
Yes.
Amygdala.
We have to alienate. one
We are.
from this
But we.
person.
I rather that.
Amygdala.
Yeah, no. No,
rather
you're
that.
right.
No, pay
Alex,
attention. This is the plot.
What are we going to alienate this time? I guess Mary Kate and Ashley then.
Yeah. That's hot. Let the blizzard go.
Oh.
Is this
She
Black
wants to
Mirror?
join in.
Is this Black Mirror?
He's like, ugh,
Yes.
no way.
Alright, I'm going to read the product.
Wait, no,
description.
wait, no, wait, please. I'll tell you.
There's
I'll tell you.
one.
Alright, what's
One more
happening?
Sorry, I promise I won't.
No, you're fine.
Come here. Come hither. There we go.
I like that they bleed money.
Maybe you bleed money.
I mean, a lot of games.
Yeah, but these guys just straight up bleed it.
How dare you not accept my hand?
Their blood gives you more power.
They're clearly gay.
Oh, yeah.
What are you talking about accepting their
So
hands?
as you can see, this how far
I wasn't talking.
really not going down all that much.
Yeah.
Went
Yeah.
down a little bit.
Wait, why? Why not?
You'll see.
Because Nero's really weak. Nero's really weak, and honestly, Dante would have won
God,
already.
that's a
Come
good
on.
move.
Are these inklings?
Oh my-
oh, there we go.
Okay, that was good. So
Oh.
if you look at his head, look at its antennae,
Antenna.
right up
Oh,
there.
there.
It's an anglerfish.
It's like an
Oh,
angler,
that's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
It's a lure.
So you're supposed to dodge, but it's fair.
I
You gotta
tried.
You did try. You were in a wall, so
It's there to reel in fools.
this is the toad you saw.
Oh, it's a toad?
It's a toad.
Oh, snap. Love
But he's
toads.
vomiting. He's got a scurry from
Man, this guy needs to get his bowels checked.
Yeah. So not many crazy lines from Nero right there. So yeah, sometimes he just doesn't say much. And also sometimes he'll just jump into the mouth
They're
because he
all
wants to be
winners.
bored.
No.
Can you imagine that?
Crunch.
You should swing it out of the
We're
way.
trying.
Yeah, you mentioned.
He crunch.
Launch.
So there's another just big boy. He's got his lures. I think the lure thing might actually be the most interesting thing about this boss fight to me.
Aw. Well, at least it was interesting from this time point.
I'm gonna get.
You might get some stuff. We don't know. But ice is the weak point, by the way, if you're noticing.
Yeah.
Just like how Burial's head. What's the guy's name again?
This guy?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Oh, my. He's such a cute frog bird.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you can see, he just vomited up a lot of like icy
That's
smoke
okay.
screen. So
And look,
now
they're back.
he hides, and you just fight the little buddies for now.
They don't really. They only have one attack move. I'm pretty sure they use
Two.
spin. They have two. Okay.
Yeah, there's two. Because there's
There's
there's the
spin one.
spin, there's the sword swipe. I guess there's three then.
Oh, yeah.
Spin, sword slash, and then they have one where they slowly come to you to try and grab you.
Oh yeah.
And if they grab you, they
Okay.
do a pretty decent amount of damage, and they freeze you. And if they freeze you, you're gonna have to mash to get out of it.
Yeah, you gotta look out. Where's it gonna come from? Where's it go? Or I think it's stop moving, I guess. No, they're still there.
it's just
Sometimes
one
that happens. Where sometimes this will happen where they'll come back
There's
down
two,
and
right?
they'll go away.
So I'm not trying to
back
hit it.
down, and go
I'm
away.
I
afraid.
think you haven't do enough damage.
Just go for it.
I don't think he's
No,
gonna
no,
come
no,
out.
see, that's the grab right there. What it just did where it floated along the ground, that's its grab.
Yeah, you're just running around. He wasn't actually trying to bait you out.
I'm scared of him.
I wouldn't be too worried about just going in. Like, their other moves really don't do that much. The
But
grab's
he's worried
the
about
only one that
getting
does
the neck
He's worried about getting rammed in.
board.
damage. Yeah, I got you.
You should worry about them. Apparently, they got hidden.
Wait a minute, that didn't look right. Is that okay?
Oh my god.
Is that
They're
okay?
both gone.
Dude, like,
I'm not fine. I know
if one
what
of them
this
is
does.
on screen, you're fine. It's when both of
The
them go
camera
away.
literally pans on him before he comes out. It's not a sneak attack.
Feels like it sometimes.
Well, the some of us maybe.
You'll have enough time to react for sure.
You would hope.
No doubt about it.
Oh my god.
I was teasing.
Okay.
Remember in DMC 3 where I refused to attack the enemy because I was like, you know what? I'll give him a break. He's
Okay,
scared
it might
of
be
me.
attacking. Alright, now be careful.
There you go.
Good.
No, is it good? No.
Not yet. Sometimes you think it's gonna be that, but then it's just like a little over it. Alright.
You can just ban. You don't have to do forward. You can get more hits
No,
out.
I've
Yeah,
been
sorry.
doing all this.
Sorry.
That's one of those things that I mess up on every once in a while too.
Yeah, I bet you
because it's so easy.
I was above.
And because like especially with
I don't know
Dante,
if you
Is
can
dead?
get
I think
him.
it's
that's death.
It is dead.
There's no way out of it from that.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh.
Nope.
Why didn't you use the item then?
Nah.
Because I'm better.
Real
than
quick, I need some closure on this.
Oh, so I'm not?
Kate and Ashley.
Oh, yeah, so I'm not?
What was that?
Man,
I need to know.
No,
do they-
one
what's
sec. No, 1 sec. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Wait, what'd you say? Oh, so you're better than I using an item, huh? Then why'd you keep suggesting I use an item? What's that imply?
I'm better than using the gold item. You can use the green one. It's fine.
Sorry, would you be willing to use the green item?
Possibly, depending on
I
if
had
it's a
to-
boss or not.
So,
Okay.
so if you don't use the green item at any point during this game, you're saying that you're better than DB.
No, I'm better than the green item.
But DB
You've
wasn't?
achieved dominion
So-
over
so-
him.
He didn't use the green item.
But you suggested
You
him
goaded
to.
me to.
But that
Well,
just means
You know what it was?
your
A hidden
choice.
test. And
Exactly.
It wasn't his choice, but you
It
keep
was
saying
his
use
test.
the item.
You had me
Use the
for a
item.
second. You had me
Use
for
the
a. You had
item.
me for a second, and you lost me. Congrats.
It was
It
a
was
test. It was
your
a test.
test.
It was
I
a
had a
test.
Yeah, sure.
What
We were
is
in
Pocket
training. I had
Planner?
Henry,
to.
Henry,
What
is
okay,
your-
let's
I'm
Pocket
your
Planner.
defense attorney.
Alright.
Let me
No.
No, I got it. I got
He
it.
just knocked on it.
I got it.
Guys, okay.
I was trying to figure out who I wanted on my
Henry,
team.
shut up.
I wanted to figure out who I
One
had
second.
on my team. Who was gonna be on my side, and I needed somebody that was smart enough to see through my ruse. So you succeeded. So good job.
This is what I tried to speak for you there, Henry.
You got
That's
it.
Like, you didn't let me.
No, it was fine.
You're gonna.
He now knows how I truly feel.
You know,
Does he?
sometimes you could just
Yes.
admit
I'm gonna
you're
snap.
wrong.
I'm gonna snap his neck. I'm gonna take the controller.
No, don't
See,
snap
see,
some
this could
necks.
have been avoided, Henry. This could have been avoided.
All right. We're talking about this later, off stream,
No.
with the belt out.
Okay,
Anyways,
so
talk
back
about Pocket
to
Planner.
Geneva, talk about Pocket
Let's talk about
Planner.
Pocket Planner.
Is your life totally disorganized? Do you
Thank
lose
God.
track of what you need to do?
Yes, you
Have
do.
you lost the phone numbers of the cutest guy in school? Get
No.
organized with the Mary Kate and Ashley Pocket Planner for the Game Boy Color. Basically, it's a calendar and a phone book, and that's it.
Oh boy.
But it's themed for Mary Kate and Ashley, the two twin
Oh my.
celebrities.
He'll never expect me to jump right into there.
Jumped into that
Oh,
one.
okay.
He'll never.
But
He'll never expect
there
it.
is a mini game where you can help raise Mary Kate and Ashley's dog.
Sorry.
All right, that one I'll give you. I'll give you that one. That one
That was
sucks.
sorry.
So
We're having a
you
good
can
time.
help raise Mary Kate and Ashley's dog. You can also talk to a psychic, where she will use a crystal ball to see if your crush will talk to you at school, which is weird.
I felt
So
it
just a
that time.
random yes or no generator.
Yes.
It's just a coin flip. That's all it comes down to.
How many girls have like had their hopes of childhood romance crushed because of that planner?
Aw, me.
Yes. Yes.
You can also write super secret messages and beam them to your friends who also have
There you
the
go.
Mary Kate and Ashley planner.
Oh,
So
it's a
sell it
message
to all of your friends.
That's what the Cybertron's doing.
It is rated 3 stars on Amazon. Let me look at some of the reviews.
Good pocket planner. Jeez.
It does your homework.
Oh, see, she's doing the spitty.
It does your homework and convinces you that people like you. Because you own a Mary Kate and Ashley pocket.
Some people, the
planner.
homework's more important.
That's fair.
You can't grab these guys, right?
No.
Yeah, it makes
Not
you-
that way anyway. Not in the way.
Oh, they
See,
grab you,
that's the
though.
grab. That's the grab. Oh shit.
This calendar has capabilities up to the year
So that one was
2024.
kind of rough.
What happens after 2024? Do you just not exist anymore?
Yes.
Does it send them back?
As
Send them
the,
back.
as
They
the
didn't think
minds
the
had
world would
foretold.
last that long. It's
I
just
have a
12
big-
years after
okay,
the ends.
this guy rated it 4 stars.
Okay, no, actually, I have a suggestion for you, Henry. I have a suggestion for you. Try to charge shot 3 on them.
Okay, well
These
next
little
time.
buddies.
Next time.
Oh my god, imagine you going for your butt. He looks like he's going for your cheeks right there.
She laid down there. I think that's like I could have
So
grabbed
the
her.
reviews, I will say, the most current one is from 2005, and some are from 2000. So that could explain why they're rating it so high.
Yeah.
Huh. Mhm. Whatever.
So what was the first review?
Charge
The
shot.
first review, people are
We
just,
just get this together now.
Oh yeah.
people are
I just
saying
like seeing
it's
it so
actually
much.
Oh
pretty
yeah, you
useful.
love looking at these girls, these naked girls. Henry likes girls.
Shocker.
Wow.
Crazy.
Can't believe you exposed me.
To be fair, we haven't played enough fighting game or like
Get it.
multiplayer or fighting games to really show that off.
Mm-hmm.
We played Third Strike, and there's no female characters he really plays.
Apparently, this lady used.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how old this person, but they have an Amazon.
Alright, hit it.
So
Okay,
it's
I don't
like,
think it
I
works.
use it as an actual planner for my everyday things. You can hook it up to a printer and actually print out a schedule.
Oh,
Okay, that's
You can grab
so
it. Yeah,
cool.
I remember grabbing before. Okay,
I didn't know that it could do that.
that's cool. You can connect to a printer.
it's
Yeah.
a little specific, but at least it's there.
Yeah, like,
It's probably like a Game Boy specific printer though.
You got it. I believe.
Honestly,
his name starts with B. I just don't remember his name.
The only 1-star
It's not
review
Belial, is it?
in this
Because
entire
Burial's
thing
the last
is
one.
The person
It's
was
Belial.
saying
It's Belial.
that
Right,
it
it's
only
Belial.
worked for
Yeah,
about 2
good job.
minutes and then it crashed. It's probably like part of
We're having two
the
different
specific-
conversations.
Sorry.
I was just trying to say the boss's name is Belial. Good job, Noah. All right,
Belial?
Wow.
Belial.
It's Belial.
That's
Which
cool.
actually is a real demon, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I know that for some reason. I don't know why.
You'll see more.
is
All right, you were,
essentially-
now back to what you were saying.
Oh, I was kind of.
Oh, okay.
Like, essentially, Belial, if you go off, like, Paradise Lost and stuff, he's like a smooth talker.
Yeah, what a smooth
You know,
talker this
he's
is.
a manipulator, he's an opportunist. This guy, well, he's an opportunist, this thing, because he, like, catches his prey with
Yeah.
his lures. But other than that, I don't know.
I like that
Call this
bat.
guy Mr.
You know what?
Charisma.
I'll give Nero this. He's better than Sora. When he winds up something like a baseball bat, it looks actually kind of cool. Unlike
You know, you're
Sora.
not wrong. I think length of weapon and what the weapon does is a big part of that.
Yeah. Key.
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome my
Also, the fact that, like, when Nero does it, there's weight because he's putting his all and he's like a barbarian. Whereas Sora's doing it and he's just kind of like, I'm the main character.
Bong, bong, bong.
So I have to be the most
Bing
boring
bong.
one.
Hi, 3 viewers. We love some Kingdom Hearts games. Please don't hate us. Okay, I like one of them. Okay, I might not even like that one that
I
much.
like a couple. As far as I remember.
They have to
Wait a
listen.
minute.
They have to listen to me a lot. I like one of them. 3's good.
Thank you. Alright.
That does.
Okay, good. You're getting the hang of it here.
I love how you said, why do we have to mention Kingdom Hearts in every stream, and then 10 minutes later proceeds.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, now.
Get the grab.
Do something cool.
But that's pretty
Boom!
cool.
You mashed better.
I love the idea of
Bing, bong,
you
bing.
punching a dude from inside of them
And you
then
punch a hole
spear
through
your
him.
way through.
Yeah,
That's style.
That's gotta hurt.
that must hurt. Also, he willingly bored himself there.
We all
He
I
threw.
mean, that
all-
takes,
we all-
that takes some balls.
I just had weird deja vu. Have you ever played a game with a giant frog box?
mean, Giant Frog Boss doesn't come up that much, does it?
Is there a Mega Man?
There's a couple with there's Frogman, but also there's
X.
frogs that are mini bosses.
I don't.
And actually, Mega Man Zero has a frog boss as well.
I just really weirdly remember like a frog boss.
Oh,
you
get in my
said
tummy.
Smash it out.
you have
My
to-
tummy.
Send me out. Send me out.
Oh,
Don't
look,
do it.
his teeth are
Don't
gone, by
do
the way.
it. I believe it. I believe he's
Is
gonna
he
do it again.
Hey,
He's gonna do it again.
Catch.
Okay.
So I forgot that it does that when you break through.
You just shattered it. You fucking loved it like that. Honestly, if your teeth are gone, is it really worth staying in the fight? If you can't even
Oh
eat
my
anymore.
god, she keeps on doing that.
Yeah, and I think it's meant to be a setup for this thing. So
I
being
want
able
my
to,
teeth. So it doesn't do as much damage for you, by the way, with the teeth gone. I noticed.
It's such a cool. That's a little cool detail.
So DMC 4 does have the DMC 3 thing of, hey, you can do this, and that changes this. You know what? Make it a little bit easier yourself.
Cool.
Yeah,
Alright.
I like
so
that.
now a new move just got added in. Well, two
Wait,
moves
so
for
you-
like persons. Yep.
Teeth are back.
Because they jump up and they spin down and they kind of slam down. with it.
Great desperation attack.
So now he's red.
He's
angry.
He's angry.
Now I think
Is that gonna?
You can't do anything from that more fun. Right?
He's gonna land on you.
I can't dodge fast enough.
Yep. We're fine.
No, I'm not. Alright. This time.
Abandon all hope.
This time for sure.
That's really scary. I never really realized that until it's-
Abandon all hope?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, it's an
Stop.
honest
Never try, kids. Kids, stop trying.
lesson
Yeah,
for the
that's
youth,
fair.
right?
What lesson?
Life lesson.
No, there's no lessons because there's no hope.
Ah.
You can't learn.
Why try?
Yeah.
What's the point?
Why study? Why go to class? Why work?
Why are we in here?
Yeah. Stream over.
Stream over. Yeah.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
So, what else was I mention? So, this game actually sold very well compared to DMC3,
Yeah.
but it didn't sell as much. We mentioned this at DMC3 stream, but it didn't sell nearly as much as the latest Call of Duty. Was it MW3 at the time?
Well, it wasn't even necessarily Call of Duty they cited, but what they specifically said was it, quote, didn't meet expectations.
Mm-hmm.
Modern Warfare 3 was not the one.
Was it?
It was
Okay.
no. This was definitely after. The original version, at least, definitely was after. I would say safe bet to say like MW2 though.
Okay. Yeah.
I think I'm pretty sure it's MW2.
So it sold 5 million copies of DMC4. That is
Wasn't enough,
So that's one of the most like sold character action games of all time right now, right?
undoubtedly.
It's really high up there.
Mhm.
It's
No, 4 is the best-selling Devil May Cry game.
yeah, by far.
Period.
By far.
More than 3. More than 3. More than 1.
Yep. And
Wasn't
yeah,
enough.
wasn't enough.
And that-
And the DMC reboot.
Yeah, that was the thing I mentioned earlier, where Capcom had that really bad period in the life cycle. They really wanted that money that.
What do you
isn't
mean?
actually
What do you mean
feasible.
they had that period?
I mean, Remake 2.
We played Street Fighter
We
5.
did play Street Fighter. Okay, every branch other than the fighting game division has gotten better. But they
That's
were
true.
really trying to trace those trends at the expense of the IPs they had that actually had a dedicated fan base and kicked them ass. We talked about it a lot there, but yeah, nah. Shit was bad.
As you can see, they have ran with more damage and all that.
Yeah.
Angry.
Now the interesting thing, I mentioned it before. Yep,
Yeah,
that's your
yeah.
context-sensitive one.
Yep.
And it
Get him
brings
in.
him right out, and it brings him right out.
He's not fully.
Prep. Nah.
He's not knocked out. He was just stunned for a sec.
But that was the thing where, as I mentioned before, this game did not have the amount of dev time it clearly needed. So you're gonna see a lot of characters didn't get much in the way of development, whereas like Devil May Cry 3, Dante, Virgil, and Lady all got a lot of
So,
characterization.
sorry, I need to mention this because it's happening to Henry right now. He's been only hopping back. This happened when I was playing with Virgil. He only hops back for a bit and he won't attack. And I don't understand why he's doing this. But look, he's just hopping back.
Is it when
I've
you
seen
drag
this
it?
There we go.
Oh yay! That's what I want.
No, because this has happened before. There's no real way to explain why it
He just becomes a coward.
Mm-hmm.
You go this way, I'll go home. I'm sorry, you were
Oh
saying.
yeah,
I
no, I
probably
was
should have
saying,
attacked.
they're gonna was I saying? Fuck.
DMC4
okay.
cells.
Dude, it had no.
Oh, sorry.
It had a really rushed dev cycle.
Yeah.
And it didn't get all the time it deserves, and that manifests itself in a lot of ways, but the way it's probably going to show up most clearly to you for now is there's a lot of characters who they plan to do more with, and they didn't have the time, so they had to change the character's entire purpose. Or characters just didn't get development, didn't get an arc.
Didn't get exist.
Dante, Virgil, and Lady all got some good development, and like Arkham with Jester had a lot of interesting stuff going on.
Some people like Jester a lot here.
You don't get that. You don't get that with the supporting cast in this game. So, and that's because there was no time. And you're also going to see another casualty of no time much later on in the game, once we get to half the main mark. But, so look forward to the halfway point, because you're going to see the rush job really come out there. Other than that, there's not much more to this boss. He'll hop away.
Yep.
He'll go for his big bite.
He waddle.
He's scared now. He's really
He's
not
scared.
feeling it.
Let's talk about the battle theme. I think you guys all heard it list a little bit. I even played out loud. Time is coming, so have I.
Oh, last.
Yeah. How do you guys feel? Thoughts? Gun to your head.
On the battle thing?
Yeah, on the not this one, the one.
The one that plays when random enemies are
Time is coming, so have I.
all that last thing today. It's the one.
Just for the viewers at home, he was holding an actual gun to my head for this.
That was me loading it.
Oh, good. Commander level.
I cocked to Uzi.
You don't have grab.
Was that the one in the car where Alex and I said we didn't like it as much?
Yes.
There we go.
Well, then,
There we
I haven't
go.
heard it again.
That's the one.
But you know, you didn't say it like as much, but like you're hearing it now. Oh, hi, second year. Yoink. Yoink.
I say it's the one.
So
it's
he
the
just
one.
ripped that off.
Just a little bit.
I don't know. I mean, you're basically flopping over on the ground. It looks perfect.
Brother.
Yeah.
Stun the
Close
power.
arm. Fucking punch him back
Playing Beyblade.
with the frog.
Yeah, Beyblade time.
his arm absorbed it?
Yeah, he has a more pressing issue. We also he absorbed the ability.
He absorbed the ability to be a frog.
Yep.
Oh shit.
One more frog.
Oh,
His family's coming back.
just run.
No. Don't be a coward. Charge him head first.
I do respect that that's literally what he does.
He does that. He goes in
That's
punches.
literally what he does. He's like, nah, fuck this shit, I'm stealing it.
And then I don't understand what happens to Belial. Where'd he go?
Belial fucked away.
He
He's
didn't
gone.
disappear. He didn't
Oh, it's Bile. It's Bile.
Bile, sorry.
Bile.
You threw him against the wall.
Bile, like vomit.
No, it's that's actually a demon.
These are all named after demons.
The demonology of
No,
I forget what religion
I thought
it is.
Belial.
I thought it was Belial.
Yeah.
No, it said Bile right there.
No, I
and,
thought
like,
it
through a
was
Sulka
But
corpse.
Belial is a demon though.
Belial is a demon.
He's
No,
like the
I
demon
agree.
of June or something.
Belial is absolutely demon.
Wow, that's too bad.
Bile is also
Hey,
a demon,
it's
but
here. I
with
see
different
DB.
religion now.
You see the stream.
That's too bad.
You see the stream.
It's
What?
that time.
Actually, never mind. I don't want to be rude.
The style is just not good, but it's the time.
Got
But
we found
the
his
orb
orbs, though.
sound was good.
Got orbs.
Yeah.
You found me.
I found them by shooting the thing at the wall. You did it.
You did.
Me smart.
Alright, so where are we at now? Mission 6?
Yep.
This is mission 6.
So we decide from here, I guess.
Oh, this is mission 5.
Oh.
5.
Well,
I didn't realize
What?
that
I
that
thought
mission
that was
took
5.
that long.
Yeah, I thought that was 5.
This is 5.
Do we do this? Do we no? What?
I think we can clear this one. I think we can clear this one at
How
least.
long is this one?
Damn.
Not tremendous.
It's 10. Oh, damn.
This one's not tremendous though.
There's no boss.
Right.
And there's not any
New enemy,
weird
though.
puzzles. Okay, so new enemy.
Oh,
So
this
I
thing.
I mentioned this before in DMC3. Well, obviously I was more focusing on playing gameplay. Bug motif, very apparent. Hi there.
Oh yeah.
Oh hey, it's Tokugawa.
I forgot about him.
Oh yeah, it's Dark Shadow.
Mm-hmm. So these are the Fausts right here.
Yeah.
Faust? That
Yeah.
means fist in German.
Ah, cool. Did not know that.
It's also
So
common last night.
Yeah, it still means fist.
That means you can have a guy named Mr. Fist.
Yeah.
These guys, the way these enemies work is they have these big cloaks, as you can see, and you can wear away at them using either your gun
And
or
look,
your
they're big
grab
bugs.
move.
They're just big bugs.
And once they come down into their gross bug form, then you can wail on them all you want with melee, and they're basically defenseless. Now, if you leave them be for too long, they'll go back into their cloaks, like that just happened. But you can wear them down again, it's no big deal. And generally speaking, these things aren't, oh my god, face with the wall.
I love the enemies that face to the wall.
Oh yeah, cries
Can
in
you-
DMC3.
Yeah, to be fair, this one's not as bad because you can just once they literally like, on the ground.
Not even close.
It's
And again,
scary.
these guys aren't that threatening on this difficulty. They only have like a few basic attacks, and it takes them forever to actually attack at all.
Yep.
Most of this stuff's very easily telegraphed. Like that move,
Yeah,
with the spear,
Stab.
on normal mode, that's basically the only move they have here. Very, very rarely you'll see
So is he
anything
playing
else.
hard?
Yeah, he's playing on hard.
Yeah, because that's why I have so much health. Because I have. Well, that's
you
not
can't
why.
go back
We
to
can't
new game. That's what Ethan was saying earlier.
Yeah. So you can't. I just want to reiterate, I guess, that the reason why he has literally nearly max health and he's only 2 pips away,
And all the moves.
and all the moves, and something else we'll talk about later on. Auto search, don't worry about it. It's just when your arm glows, it means there's a secret mission. By the we're not doing that. I'll do it myself, or you can do it while we're together. But anyways, the point is that we have so much health, and you can't new game, so we're just doing it on hard. Son of Sparda mode. And
Beautiful, you got the max act.
Yeah, when there's no
I
one
noticed.
around.
You only do it when no one's around.
Or when you're guaranteed to whiff the next hit.
Hold on.
Yeah, the secret mission for this is under the stairway,
Hey.
by the way.
And you use it.
Sweet. Okay, no,
Oh,
you
you-
still gotta see this one.
yeah.
But yeah, that's where your secret mission is under that stairway.
Yeah.
I remember
Hey,
that
free
one
viewers.
well. So, Bianca
Sure.
Angela just spawned in.
But this is the theme, right?
And vocals will kick in a minute. Also, that grab, if you grab them point blank, does go through the shield.
Yep.
So that's cool. And
Nope.
you're gonna see, that's actually one of the things I think is a shame for Dante, is like,
A lot
Dante
of
doesn't
enemies.
have that built-in, here's my get through the shield button.
A lot of enemies are made around Nero and
Not Dante.
or even original Lady or Trish in some cases.
And actually, I want to go into that a little, because the reason for that, again, this game was rushed. We'll go into more of what got rushed with Dante before, but it's clear that they finished most of Nero's gameplay, and then they barely had time to actually make Dante's core mechanics work, but not enough to actually balance enemies around his combat. So it's still fine because he's infinitely the most versatile character in the game. So you'll still have those tools, but it takes a little bit more thought to get through the shield to Dante.
Gotta do a lot.
And then for the special edition, the reason why Virgil, Lady, and Trish all have ways to get around that is because they finally had time to give those characters moves that would circumvent the problem. The enemies still weren't designed with them in mind. They designed the characters in mind for the enemies.
Pretty much.
So
they're it's like when you want to I need a hard. Okay, so literally Pokemon Dragon type was too good, so they just had to make Fairy type, which is immune to Dragon.
took a lot of time.
So-
Oh, is that a real thing?
Yeah, no, that's what happened with Pokemon, where it's Dragon type. They're just too good because the only things that are good against them are Ice and Dragon, and Ice sucks generally. And Dragon,
Yeah.
you need a Dragon. Those are hard to get. So they went, all right, new type Fairy, and I hate Fairy personally because it's so weird. The typing matchups for that, like Poison, is one of them that are good. They're like Water and
Super
Fire.
effective against it.
Yeah, but Water and Fire are bad against it too.
Water I can believe because nature
But
spirits,
like
you
Water,
can say
Fire,
fairies.
I think Grass too. Like all the starter Pokemon are just bad against them.
Yeah, no, and like
Well, grass I absolutely get because that's
In my
again
new-
a nature spirit.
in the new
Wait,
Fire's
Pokemon
the
game-
weird one though. Fire's the weird one where I'm like, I don't know.
I mean,
Ice
I
is
think
really-
fire
in
would
the
be
new
bad
Pokemon
against the
game,
fairy.
I
I don't know.
one
It
of
can
my
burn a
main
fairy to
Pokemon was
focus.
an Alolan Sandshrew. I had an original
I mean, like, fire
Sandshrew, and then
would
I
hurt,
traded
that's
it
what I'm
far into the game.
What is that?
So it was still one of my
fairy's weak to
highest
fire?
level strongest.
Fairy is not weak to fire.
But yeah, it was the one that died the most
I
often.
don't know why, but that doesn't make sense.
Fairy's bad against
No, I don't know why it doesn't make sense. That's what he said.
Okay. I was confused.
But no, Alex was. I explained the question again, Alex. He thought you were saying it makes fire should not be effective.
No, fire
No.
should be
Oh, he's-
effective.
wow,
Out
that's
of all of them,
perfect.
fire's one that should.
He went.
Something that I
He
noticed
was a
playing
killer
the
right
new
there.
game, they might have
He wanted
changed something, him with the Let's Go Pikachu. But the fairy types in the game suck. Like, the fairy type moves are so weak.
Okay.
Like, against anything.
They've got growing pains then. With that good side. That's a very real possibility. Oh hey, there's a big red orb all the way at the top of that balcony over there.
Yeah, no, don't touch me.
No, touch it.
You got it.
I like that tornado move a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It looks really
The
stylish.
fucking pizza cutter.
Yeah.
Okay, real talk, I hate that in Bloody Palace for Virgil for one very specific reason.
Motivation.
There's a couple of things that.
Oh, they
sort of do.
comboed. Sorry.
No. The combination attack. Yeah, there's a couple of things that Virgil struggles with in this game, and I think it's one of those moves he doesn't really have the answer for. Oddly enough, because other than that move, he tears these things to shreds in seconds. But other than that,
Rip and tear with Virgil.
you super can. You super can.
But
Okay, there is. You can get the
I
XP
hate
buff
bugs.
on every single hit of that, and that is ridiculous.
so like Dante's a Hawaiian surfer, cool bro, and this is emo.
Yeah.
Dad,
Yeah.
I'm cooler than you. I'm cooler than you, Dad.
You're not my dad.
What if
That's
I told you he was?
What?
What if I said he was?
Well,
Then
then
you
that's
blew my
you being
mind.
you, Henry.
Then you blew my mind.
Awesome. Victory.
Sweet victory. Non-Super
Except
Bowl.
we didn't get a
Except
Super Bowl.
not.
Except no Super Bowl.
Yay.
Man, we're really digging this
A
one.
man died. A man died.
It's
Yeah.
like an insult.
That's
that
really.
they-
What do you mean like?
It was a
Yes.
minute and 30 seconds that they could have.
Was it a minute
They
and
couldn't
30
just.
seconds?
The
It felt
song
like
was.
5.
No.
They could have just no. The clip is a minute and 30 seconds. They could have done the full clip,
They could have done the full Sweet Victory.
and it would have been a minute and 30 seconds. For a
That's
dead
the-
man, you really
That's
can't
the
spend a minute
least you
30.
can do for him.
Yeah. No, Sweet. No,
Got
sick,
money.
sicko
Was
mode.
sicko mode really so much more important than
Sicko
a minute
mode.
and 30 seconds to commemorate
Hey guys,
a dead
did you
man?
see Shiko mode?
Sicko mode. Obama. That's a joke for like certain people.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I love
a
the
cool
aerial. I
one.
love the aerial, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty stylish. That is some cool stuff here. But,
But
alright. Now we're finding our way here. You can probably
Don't lose
try
your
your
way.
way through them too if you want.
Wow. Must do it the hard way. Must do it hard way.
yeah, get
Their
shield
defense
bombs.
is pretty impenetrable if you wail at it with the sword though, so like
You can break it, but you know.
it takes a
but
minute.
you're getting punched in the face.
I was trying to jump over. them.
Bonk.
Come here.
There you go. Okay,
So-
I
we
know
can
you
just
said
hit it from here.
in
I'm sorry.
in Devil May Cry 5 that the music is gonna get like more amped up the better you're doing. Is it like that in?
No,
No.
it's
okay.
in the reboot. Ironically enough, it is in that reboot, and that's the first time it's ever happened.
Okay.
Where when you get to S rank, suddenly the
Music's
vocals kick in
blaring.
hard.
Bass boost.
And that's one of the things. Actually, it's interesting. They took a couple of things from the reboot and they're putting them in Devil May Cry 5. The dynamic soundtrack's one of them, but also the announcer.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Savage!
Savage!
That's in. So,
Did people like that?
yeah. That's a thing. It's
I know,
I need-
okay,
I need
we
to
made
hear-
fun of
Interest-
it.
This is the thing, right? Itsuno, the guy who is behind Devil May Cry 5, Devil May Cry 3, Devil May Cry 4, specifically said there are things that he thought were good about Devil May Cry reboot, and the development team of 5 considers Ninja Theory, the guys behind the reboot, to be their rivals, and that they're working real hard to surpass those guys for this game.
DMC5 guys
Well,
thought
I'm glad they're
Ri-
working
DMC
hard, but they
reboot
don't
was
have to
the
work that
rivals.
hard.
These are also the DMC5 guys. A lot of them also totally worked on 3 and 4. So keep that in mind.
You're not gonna help that one.
But yeah, I think that mentality isn't bad per se. Actually, I think it's there you go, and you actually landed. Beautiful.
Can't believe it.
There you go. You actually fucking did it this time.
I don't think their mentality
I'm so happy DMC3 went well, alright for me.
is so much better than Ninja Theory's though, because Ninja Theory went into the
There
Devil
it
May
is.
Cry. Oh my god, they show up so much earlier. So these are the elite Fausts. As you can tell by the hat and the color of its aura and its size, it's a little different. The same basic premise of taking it down is the same. You wear it out and get rid of its cloak with bullets and grabs. But
No, that's not it.
This guy has these long fingernails and he does claw attacks and he'll swipe all over.
Instead
He's
of
got
the one
big
finger
AoE.
going die, die, it's like
Sweep
die.
across the screen with these big
Yeah, you
swings.
stay in that wall.
Maybe you should back up.
He's got a very different. See,
Oh,
like that. He has
Yeah.
a very different moveset.
He's got a hat.
Yeah, he's got a
He's
hat.
got a hat.
Wow,
That's
he's
so
got
cool. He's got a hat.
And you're gonna see that hat
Come on.
doesn't go
Thank
away.
you.
He's kind of got
I'm
hair
glad.
too.
It's got style, honestly.
Yeah.
Yep. Perfect.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Kill it, grab.
Yeah, you're going.
Ah.
No, it's okay. He's gonna wear it down.
Yeah, yeah. But,
I was gonna say, like, I do think the mentality, because DB, you and I have talked about it, that irony that
Hey, go.
the people who made those great Devil May Cry games were like, these are our rivals.
yeah, you're my
But I
rival.
will say, I think it's not necessarily a bad mindset to have, just because it shows how much better they are than the Ninja Theory team.
Oh my God! We have not mentioned it on stream. I need to mention this to everyone out here out loud. So, it's Suno, guy who made Devil May Cry 3, 4, and now 5.
Uh-huh.
And we keep saying it's Suno, so let's keep rephrasing it. He's the guy who's making all this shit. Came out and said, "This will be the greatest game I have ever helped make."
He's not the only one who said that, by the way.
He's not the only one.
The guy who wrote Devil May Cry 3 said this is the best story. This is the best story he's ever made.
He's this story for Devil May Cry 5. the
Yeah,
one's
Devil May
coming
Cry
out.
5 story is the best
That
story
is-
he's ever written.
And this will be the greatest game I've ever helped.
I ever make.
Ever make, yes.
Period. Past, present, future.
Yes.
But yeah,
That
It's
is
a bold claim.
Those are bold words.
Those are.
Oh my God.
but see, it kind of tells you about Itsuno's mindset. He seems like a kind of live and let die guy, which
Live
is
and
why,
let die.
and that was what I was
Live
getting
and let
at
die.
with before. I think it shows a lot in the difference between his mindset and Ninja Theory's, because Ninja Theory coming into the project was
Insulting
like,
the
Dante's not cool anymore. He's lame. He'd get the shit kicked out of him if he went into a bar. He's a loser.
Oh, okay.
Lady is a prostitute.
Yeah.
Gun. We went into it in the last stream a lot.
Did we?
Yes, we did.
Okay,
Yes,
let's
we
make it.
absolutely did.
Okay, so-
because it was the cutscene.
Yeah. Okay.
And
yeah, you're right. it
he
was
literally
restricted.
said, "Yeah, we don't want to have our female character be another prostitute with guns like Lady." So they had a lot of
Stop the
disrespect from the
pointies.
series going in. Itsuno treats the reboot with reverence, in spite of that, and he sees it as an opportunity to learn and make these games better. So I think that's a huge difference in mindset. I appreciate that.
I get super mad though when I've talked. I was getting. If anyone remembers from stream 2, where I just get really silent and just like you can hear me fuming almost. I cannot believe they thought Lady was a prostitute with guns.
Especially when you consider the amount of like character development she gets.
Like, do you think that at all?
I didn't.
Like, was
No.
that like? Oh my God.
You know, you mentioned it earlier, but Lady really didn't even have like fan service shots or anything.
Yeah, but Trish, I can't deny Trish. But they were because Trish doesn't use guns. Well, she's like not known for using guns.
Not in
Lady,
not in
they're-
one.
they're
Not in
clear-
one.
They're clearly talking about what's it called? Lady. They're clearly talking about Lady.
Or maybe they just didn't play like anything of one, and they actually think Trish is the only one.
And this, I don't know. I just like it gets.
But yeah, there was a lot of disrespect. It really shows there's a bigger people here. Itsuno and his team. And it also shows in the quality difference between their games. Like, I think there's a thing, I don't remember which developer said it, it might have been Kamiya. But there's a game called Enslaved that Ninja Theory, the guys behind the reboot, made. Where
It's based
the
on the
protagonist, yeah, it's based on
Journey to the
West,
West. Yeah.
Sun Wukong, all that stuff.
Son Goku.
It's the inspiration for all of it, the Monkey King.
Monkey King. Yeah. Monkey Prince.
Big Chinese folklore.
Yeah.
But the protagonist of that basically kicks an unarmed man who's completely defenseless off of an airship to his death. And like, that was meant to make him seem cool, but this one developer, I think Kamiya was the one who said it, was like, no, that's super lame. It just makes him look like a thug and a bully. Because he just killed some dude who can't even fight back. That's not impressive. That's lame.
Yep.
And that's kind of a big difference right there. Where Dante's clowning on people, but it's people who can fight. It's like monsters and beasts trying to kill him.
And they're like assholes.
Yeah. He's not doing this to some
Or
rando
weird,
off the street.
or weirdly horny, or
Like it even shows
like the-
like how he
like
treats
like the
ladies,
like the girl.
like, after she loses to him, he doesn't like rub it in her face.
He doesn't kill her.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
And he treats
That's it.
her with like
Never Nevin, like
respect
the
at
girl
same
who turned
time.
my guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Like
So-
he beats up either demons or people who are horny on men. That is what Dante is. Dante is a good Christian boy.
You know, you're right.
Yeah.
He's
Yes,
still
doesn't
pure.
curse,
He's
doesn't
still
smoke,
pure.
eats pizza,
He
He
lives
hasn't
in
had
the
sex.
devils.
Yeah.
He has
Yeah.
not had sex.
doesn't never had sex.
Although it seems like he's kind of trying sometimes.
Okay, aside from the one cutscene in 3 where he's leaning in for it, like he's never going.
So
He
what
never goes
hasn't
for it.
yet? But
Maybe he just doesn't want to.
He's a good Christian boy.
There could be any number of reasons, really.
he's not
He's
there.
Sonic. He's just Sonic, guys.
So,
Girls, that's
is
gross.
him and Lady
No, but
dating
Sonic
now?
is like, ew, that's gross.
Wait, what?
Are
Do
him
him
and
and
Lady?
Lady like get together after that?
No.
I'm a hard believer that Lady wants it. I'm a hard believer.
I'm a hard believer that they should both want it.
I'm not saying Dante shouldn't want it, but I'm just saying.
No, I know what you're going for.
Because
I'm
Dante's
just saying.
definitely had nothing yet so far. She's splooshing now.
Like the ship is very real in the fandom.
Actually, in the ending of this doesn't matter here. The end when you play Lady and Trish, you know their ending.
Yes.
And Lady makes a comment that's very implicated. It can be very much implied that she wants Dante, and I'm like, Dante literally goes, "What?" And then he just goes, "Oh, okay," and just walks away with them. Like he's too stupid, or he's just too dense, or possibly both, or he's
He
just
might
not.
also just not care.
He might just not care. But he
But
he
that would also
looks shocked
contradict that
though.
one cutscene from 3.
Yeah,
So
because he looked shocked. He looked genuinely shocked. He was like, "Huh? Huh? What?
Japan. That's another Japan thing.
Vagina?"
I do think it kind of adds to the charm, though, where it's like it's this really good-looking, confident dude who hangs around beautiful women all the time.
But he's a huge
like,
nerd.
Yeah.
Huge nerd.
He's like, he didn't care.
So DMC 5 seems to be the last game, right? Or
No,
not
it is
necessarily?
the last game in the Sons of Sparda storyline, apparently.
Nero's not Son of Sparda.
Which, yeah, but Dante and Virgil are. There is children, so this is the last in the Son of Sparda storyline. Take that for what
That's
you
an asshole
will.
move right there. Turn the corner,
Literally
boom, frozen.
couldn't have known.
Boom, let it go.
So yeah, we'll see what that actually means. We're gonna play Devil May Cry 5. And we'll see.
Most of us will have beaten it before we stream.
I think, yeah,
Most.
the 3 of us that are playing these games, we're gonna do it.
Makes it worse than it was. Carnage!
Because I didn't know it was going
Yeah.
I liked Cruel from the last
I like
game
Cruel.
more. Cruel.
I like Crazy too. Crazy and cool. Okay, so, you know, you hear this is the music right now. It's playing. And I wanted you to know, I wanted to ask you, Alex, which one would you like more, this or the last battle theme of 3?
I would need to listen to them side by side because
I'll have to ask you, and I want to hear your opinion on stream, because
It's also
I know you like
harder.
the sound of music.
It is also harder because
More-
like
more.
you have to get over the sounds of like ooh, take this, you know,
that's I was
Slam dunk!
slam dunk.
Just like it's kind of hard to listen to music when it's like yeah,
Yeah.
bah.
But no, because you've heard before when we were all remember when during our first stream we were all bouncing around, dancing to the theme as Dante is running down the tower, throwing his sword and going nuts with his guns, and we're all like,
I also think like the
We're all-
other
we're all
thing is like the
fluid.
mixing is a bit different for
oh, not
3
that
as
way,
opposed
but you
to
can get that
4.
info. I like that.
I think in 4 the sound effects and the volume and the voices kind of drown it out a bit more.
Yeah,
3 like
3
I
you
think
can
the
hear better.
songs come across a lot clearer.
yeah, it's not
That's
this one.
big. Which is also good because I really love 3's OST.
I think this is it. If you jump there,
Oh, yeah.
I think.
Is it the end of the mission?
I think so.
Wait, okay, before you do that, you want more red orbs?
Sure.
I think you can get more red orbs if you just break the chairs. Break the chairs.
Yeah.
Yep. Get that orb bonus up.
I think we have enough though.
No,
I don't have to buy anything anymore.
No, I mean for the score. This is strictly for the score here.
That's fair. That's fair. I always forget.
No, it's not. It's not something you think about when you're playing. It's like better just smash the chairs.
I don't know why, but orbs are funny to me.
Orbs?
What?
Orbs?
Orbs.
Orbs? Gorbs? No, orbs, gorbs, gorbs, blorbs, porbs. I think that's it.
Yeah.
That's all. That's green, blue, yellow, red.
Fun fact.
Purple.
I forget which orb type. I think it might be gold orbs that aren't coming back.
Really?
Yeah. There's one orb type I know for a fact isn't coming back. Blue orbs and porbs have to stay because
You just
that's
have to
devil
hit it. You just have to
trigger
hit it.
and your health.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna assume it's the gold orbs that just don't come back.
I don't like the Pope.
What'd the Pope do?
Fuck
He
religion.
died.
That's his thing. Nero's an edgy kid, so he hates
Yeah.
religion.
Yeah.
Pope died. Hey, it's a Super Bowl.
Aw.
They ruined something good. Well, to some people. To a lot of people, possibly.
We wouldn't know anything about that.
No. Also, it impaled his head, by the way, just to, really symbolize he's dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess he walked down, yeah. We crashed through a canvas of a Pope, because Nero's an edgy kid.
You know what I ever thought was fucking awesome? Maybe it wouldn't have worked because one, this is in Dark Souls, and two, maybe he actually needed the mass of that to smash through that wall. But I would have loved if on repeat playthroughs, after you know,
One day.
after you know, on repeat playthroughs, you can just swing at the fucking painting
Yeah,
and
yeah,
bring
yeah.
it down and go through.
Pretty nice.
That'd be
So you were
hilarious.
saying that we're near the end of this mission?
We're getting there.
Plot. That's the Pope.
No.
Oh, he alive?
No, he's in a deathbed.
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh, okay.
Pope's like, I have to do it to him.
Where did he even get shot at?
In
Oh.
the head, but not.
Don't worry about it. This is some Resident Evil bullshit right here. Like the glowy eyes, the veins,
Yeah.
spazzing
Shaking,
out on an
yeah.
operating table, and the camera angle too.
And also just another guy looking, being scared.
Yeah.
Like,
And then he goes
He
back
shouldn't
to
be
sleep.
scared, by the way.
Maybe is this not the first time he's seen this though?
No, because he also has a thing.
Yeah, but maybe he didn't know that this was how it worked. I don't think
Oh,
he
okay.
knew
Hope
that.
has
Like,
come back from the dead.
Yes. He has awakened. Awakened?
My men are currently in pursuit of Dante. It is only a matter of time before his location is revealed.
Cranberry.
Came to us. It was
There you
fortunate
go.
I was able to participate
Okay.
in the Ascension ceremony.
What?
I just was not expecting.
Holiness, you look magnificent. Cocky King Nero to find Dante.
So he says Nero.
You question the command.
Did he shit himself?
Our priority is to capture Dante.
Why you?
Yes, no, it is.
Is he gonna call it it?
That's what I was thinking.
Probably trainer.
Minds on this matter.
Of course.
yes, I'm sure he'd ease their minds to know that I survived a gunshot wound to the head. I'm sure the public's gonna have no questions for that.
They're like, did God deflect? Did Jesus Christ come out and block the bullet?
I mean,
Jesus
They
take
might
the
like that.
wheel,
It
more like
went
Jesus
through
take
my
the bullet.
hat.
Yeah, Jesus take the bullet.
they might like that.
It only went
Hey,
through my hat.
seriously, hack.
My big
Not
fucking
hack.
Pope hat.
Assassin's Creed cries.
No.
It cries because it'll never be.
Anyway,
this way.
Well, thank you all for the stream, participating in the stream. We provided the stream, but didn't want to thank us. We'll be back probably sometime next week for missions.
6 through something.
Yeah, 6
I
through
don't
12,
know.
14.
I don't know
I think
the actual.
I think it's 12.
We can check.
Yeah, we can check. But
And
either
then-
way,
When we're streaming 5 and like
well, you have to.
mid-March.
Well, that's
That's a
that'll
while.
be later.
That's a while.
but
And thank you for watching. We hope you have a great night and take care.
Thanks,
Good
guys.
night.
Bye.
Night.